BMT. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups. It's my baby mama, I'm on child support. Can't see my kids, so I stay in cold. It's my baby mama, she be riding Lexus, finding sugar daddies and doing setups.
She needs some money. Man, you better go to Walmart. Walmart is always hiring. 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 Wonder holler broke, bitch, you get some child support. Section 8 Obamacare, your ass better sell some dope. I ain't here to save your hope, I'm telling you in the dope. Better save your lean card or a twerking liquor store. Better shake it for Habib, better shake it for Mr. Chan. Better shake it for Tyrone, bitch, I don't give a damn. Matter of fact, only fans gon' find your ass a stamp. Who is shopping suckers? Bitch, I'm not your fucking man. It's not my fault you got 5 baby daddies with 4 fucking kids and no else to fucking live. Not my problem, better get your ass a job. Go to sleep in trailer parks, better go to fucking Walmart. Walmart is always hiring. 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 Walmart is always hiring.
Off the liquor, but I hit it. Yeah, I'm sipping on some Henny, going in, all 6. Hey, let me get some Remy. I'ma have my dick in there before it even hit me. If you think I'm about to drop a dime, how you know you tripping, folks? Me the pussy free. For your man, you charge a fee. I'ma get up in the guts and you gon' try to have my seeds, and I'ma be a dead beat. I ain't tell you had that kid. You know I was about to nut, but you kept on riding dick. When it comes to being freaky, bitch, you an all-star, but you always broke. Better holler at Walmart, so you better take direction. Or bitch, take this lesson. Now get up on your knees. I don't wanna hear no questions.
Walmart is always hiring. 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 Walmart is always hiring.
And you blood for a lousy nigga convict. I'm still
Damn, come the fuck out. Shit. I've been walking, walking in the rain. She done put me out and I feel like a simplest lane. I'm shopping at suckers every day and night. Being the nasty lady like a lamb. Calling me motherfuckers, always trying to fight. I'm watching her, baby. I just met her ass on eBay. I've been walking in the rain. She done put me out and I feel like a simplest lane. I've been walking in the rain. She done put me out and I feel like a sipping slave.
I built that nigga. I built that nigga. Can you blood for allow the nigga Cydney?
Now here we go with this bullshit. Her baby daddy is trying to see his daughter. She wants me to fight him. I told her hell no or get the fuck out. Turn me into a sipping for so I've been walking, broke, walking in the rain. She done put me out and I feel like a sipping slave. I've been walking, broke, walking in the rain.
I built that nigga.
She done put me out and I feel like a sipping slave.
Man, this is motherfucking bullshit, man. I met this bitch off eBay and shit. She know I ain't had nothing going on. She knew I just got put out by my baby mama terrorist. And she said she gonna look out for me. She got her degrees and shit. And I come over there, she got me take care of motherfucking kids. Because what the hell they father for picture. Got me fighting this shit. Getting put out the house still. Treating me like shit. All because I ain't got shit. Y'all fellas better learn from this. Don't be no sipping forces like me. Bro, you be shopping with suckers. Get served like a clucker. Now I'm out here in the rain. Set that slang.
I've been walking, broke, walking in the rain.
I built that nigga.
She done put me out and I feel like a sipping slave.
Yeah. Welcome, thigh. I thought your degrees were your ticket out. Welcome, thigh. You're back with the guys you used to laugh about. Running around, busting down, get community dig. With 6 baby daddies, 5 kids and wig. Who would thought it'd be ya? Another Ku Klux Keisha. So believe it or not, you a thought from the block. Use a thought. 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 I thought your degrees were your ticket out. Use a thought. You're back with the guys you used to laugh about. Playing a role, you're not a hoe, say you're not a thigh. You need to see reality, you was a BMT. Who would thought it'd be ya? Another Ku Klux Keisha. So believe it or not, you a thought from the block. Use a thought. Use a thought. Use a thought. Use a thought. Use a thought, use a thought. So believe it or not, use a thought, use a thought, use a thought. Believe it or not, use a thought, use a thought, use a thought. Believe it or not, use a thought, use a thought. So believe it or not, you a thought from the block. Use a thought. No. Bitch, you fucked up a good man. Stop the cab. Bragging about you having a man, but you know you're lonely. Stop the cab. Saying that you got all the dough, but baby, you have no money. Stop the cab. Saying that your hair
on your head is real, but you know it's not. When someone mop that you got from the good old pawn shop. Run around saying baby daddy left, but you know it's not true. You don't do to live off the government, that's what you choose. You fucked up with a good man, you rather be ran through. You know you made a big mistake, leaving here for Section 8. Even though you're living on government daddy, making them your children new pappy. Claiming you're so strong and independent, you was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. Even though you're living on government daddy, making them your children new pappy. Claiming you're so strong and independent, you was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here. One more time, come on. Even though you're living on government daddy, making them your children new pappy. Claiming you're so strong and independent, you was just like them baby mama terrorist women. Fuck out of here.
And you blood for a lousy nigga convict. And you blood for a lousy nigga convict. And you blood for a lousy nigga convict.
Do like Sexy Leroy and leave the bitch alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. See, you gotta leave her alone. If she wanna act like that, just leave the bitch alone. See, ain't nothing. You ain't gaining nothing, so leave her alone. You got to leave her alone. Everybody out there, just leave the bitch alone. Love life. See, she'll do you like Tyson, so leave her alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Leave the bitch alone.
Y'all already know. Leave these motherfuckers alone. Leave these motherfuckers alone. We got an interesting show today, Cows Gang. A very interesting show today. Suck my dick, bitch. Hey, you remember on Train Today when dude told Denzel Washington, suck my dick, bitch? He said, suck my dick, bitch. When I saw what that nigga said, that made me think of Training Day. Denzel was like, suck my dick, bitch. That's what you said, right? That was just two guns. That's what you said, right? Suck my dick, bitch. Shout out to the Cows Gang, man. Everybody cool? We got to talk about this one today, man. I've been off a couple of days. My birthday passed, man. I'm 46 and shit. So I was just chilling, relaxing, and take care of shit. You know what I'm saying? So happy birthday to me. Shit. But yeah, man, everybody that's up in here, definitely hit the like button. And anybody that ain't subscribed to the new channel, Victim of Volunteer, please subscribe. It's slowly going up. I got a video right now kind of trending, man. It was about the dude in Texas, Amon Brown, who filmed the police doing donuts and shit in the snow because it snowed in in Houston. And basically the police called him a snitch because he put it out there and called him broke. So it's kind of doing something. Got over 2,200 views. Like I say, down the line, the motherfucker gonna definitely blow. Just gonna take some time. And
when it do, I'm definitely gonna be like, where's that motherfucker? I'm gonna be like, to all you sidelining motherfuckers, I'm gonna be like, I did it. Appreciate y'all to happy birthday, man. Yeah. Yeah. Anybody that's up here, somebody put the link up to the victim of volunteer, so I'm gonna pin it to the top. Definitely subscribe to the channel, man. It's definitely doing some shit. Videos come out once a day, Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock in the morning. They current topics, shit in the past, and basically you decide if the person we talking about is a victim or volunteer. Shit, you know, everybody want to play victim, really not a victim. You know, like these baby mama terrorists that come out here and say they're victims because they say, well, the nigga ain't shit. But then we find out that it's you that ain't shit. She's a fucking volunteer. And today's show, we got to talk about another volunteer. See, what I don't understand about you baby mama terrorists out here, you sit back and talk about these deadbeat ass niggas, low-lifed it, piece of shit, got 10 kids, and you decide to be the next motherfucking line and have the 11th child. Then you want to sit back and say, well, he don't do nothing for his kids. Well, he didn't do shit for the last motherfuckers. And then you got the ones that tell you that you should pay their fucking rent. I always tell these baby mama terrorists the solution, but they don't like it, but it's the truth. Walmart is the only solution for you. Walmart is always hiring. I be trying to tell y'all that, and these motherfuckers never want to listen. These motherfuckers never want to listen. Walmart is always hiring. Even though Walmart got rid of DEI for you dumb low-lifed ass nigga thinking motherfuckers that want to protest for some shit that wasn't benefiting you at all, Walmart is always hiring. You got black folks, including what's that dude name? The lawyer. The lawyer. Running around talking about they got rid of DEI. We need to stop shopping at these stores. Half you motherfuckers, majority of you motherfuckers didn't even know what a DEI was. The only reason y'all found out about that shit was a couple of years ago under Biden administration. Y'all motherfuckers didn't know nothing about a DEI. Any job that I had got wasn't through DEI. It was because I was qualified. So if you Google DEI and you ask who benefited from DEI, it's going to tell you white women and gays. Black people did not benefit from DEI. And you dumb motherfuckers is out there trying to boycott Target and boycott Walmart when most of the motherfuckers that work at Walmart is black folks in your community. But yet you boycotting some shit that wasn't even benefiting you in the first place. But Ben Crump put that shit out there, and y'all get the we gotta protest over this shit again. Then you got good old Pimp Al Sharpton talking about we need to boycott this shit just to be heard. Let me let Denzel speak on behalf of Malcolm X, you dumb motherfuckers.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Yeah, motherfuckers. Oh, we boycotting for DEI. Dumb motherfuckers. I never got a job based off DEI. And I'm sure most of y'all ain't got no job based off DEI. That was from them low-like the motherfuckers that weren't qualified in the first place. Let me see.
let me show y'all something right quick. Then we'll get to the story. The reason why I want to talk about this right quick because black people like to fight over shit that don't have nothing to do with them. And I want you to understand that when it comes to DEI, you can just Google this shit. Who benefits the most from DEI? And it tells you why DEI in this tells aim to benefit all underrepresented groups. Bullshit. Some studies suggest that white women, do y'all see that big ass highlight? I ain't highlighted, they did. White women have been the primary beneficiaries of corporate diversity programs and affirmative action policies. I want you to understand when it came to affirmative action, it was for black people. But then they changed the game, flipped it around and said, anybody that's not a white man can be under affirmative action. Even a white woman, black woman, a gay woman. So that knocked the black man out the box. And then they come to DEI, and it basically did the same shit. I want you to understand, for all you dumb motherfuckers out here fighting about this DEI and protesting and all this boycotting and shit, DEI only benefited white women. They begin corporate jobs and corporate diversity programs and affirmative action policies focus on them. Focus on white women. Some experts and studies indicate that white women have seen significant gains in the workforce as a result of DEI efforts to affirmative action. I want you to understand that. So when Trump say he's dismantling DEI and y'all motherfucking black folks run around talking about some
How dare you do this to me? How do you live with yourself?
Now, Perfect Blackness say black women benefited from DEI, not black men. But here's the thing. Some black people got in the shit, but what I'm trying to let y'all know is white women got the most benefits out of the deal. White women end up being COOs. They've been getting corporate positions. Black women just getting jobs. Black women getting entry-level positions. They not getting no COO job. These white women are the ones who benefited the most out of all groups. So you sit back and say, oh, it's affecting black folks. No, it ain't. And of course, black men won't get nothing out of this. When do we get anything out of what? Nothing. We got to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps to get our damn selves. But I just want y'all to understand that DEI was not meant for you. And DEI did not benefit you black folks. White women and gay women benefited the most off this shit. Even Hispanics ain't get benefits off this bullshit. So while y'all run around here boycotting, doing all that dumb shit, and y'all boycotting Walmart, and every time I go to Walmart, there's a bunch of black people there. But I do understand when your mindset is whatever you say, sir, and follow the leader and blind leading the blind. I understand. I understand fully on why y'all do what y'all do, because
You fucking income fucking poop.
and that's all to it. That's all to it. And the reason why a lot of people don't take black people seriously, because y'all will be so quick to jump to some bullshit, boycott to my old race. It was a race crime and all this hate crime shit. And truthfully, it wasn't. Cortez said, Mr. Palmer, literally in Walmart and it's full of niggas. Believe me, DEI was not a benefit for us. So I'm just letting y'all know why y'all run around here being dumb enough to fight and protest for some dumb shit that you just heard about 2 years ago. Half you motherfuckers didn't know what a DEI was. Somebody in the chat just said he didn't know what it was. I never heard that shit. Shout out to you non-thinking black folks, I tell you.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, I ain't been on here for a couple of days. My birthday just passed, man. I'm 46, man. It was March 15th. And then also it was another day I wasn't feeling good and shit. So, but nah, I ain't went nowhere. I just took some time off during my birthday and shit. But the thing is, you have a lot of convicts out here that will sit back and ask you to do things that ain't your job. You have a baby mama terrorist by the name of Cydney Moreau, who told her baby daddy, Antonio Brown, to pay her rent. And he gave her a nice response that a lot of people did not like. He said, "Fuck you, bitch. Suck my dick." He said, "Fuck you, bitch, and suck my dick." I'm like, damn. Cold world out there, ain't it? Let's go to the article. Everybody here, definitely came to the like button. And if you're new, subscribe to the channel. But also I want y'all to subscribe to the new channel, Victim of Volunteer. Shit is going slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying? Antonio Brown. And he posted this shit. She didn't put this on social media. He did. He put it on social media. Antonio Brown posts alleged messages from Cydney Moreau asking him to help pay rent. Now, y'all know who Antonio Brown is. Y'all know he spaz out. You know he went to different teams. He was a good, good football player. He had to file bankruptcy. He had $80 million that he made in the NFL, but now they say he don't make no more than $50,000 in the blood in the mouth. So I'm gonna make this big enough for y'all to see. But he shared the alleged message from the mother of one of his sons, Cydney Moreau, asking for money to help with rent. AB posted a message from what he alleges is Moreau, in which she asked for financial assistance. Now she has to pay the rent. She asked him to pay the rent. That's not financial assistance. She says, matter of fact, this goes right to the damn thing. This is her. And she inboxed him on Instagram. I think it's Instagram. Yeah, it's Instagram. She inboxed him on Instagram. And if she inboxed him on Instagram, that says a lot. And she says, "Hey, babe, I hope you're doing good or doing G-OK. Ace is doing good. I could really use some help with paying my rent this month. If you could help me, that would be very helpful." And this is what he said: "Fuck you, bitch. Go suck dick." You can't make this shit up. He said, "Fuck you, bitch. Go suck dick." That nigga said, "Fuck you, bitch. Go suck dick." Damn. And then she says, "Ace lives under my roof. You have an obligation to help, Antonio." See, this was I want you, baby mama Tez, to understand. He's under your roof. That means you got primary custody, or you got sole custody, or you got majority custody. It is your responsibility to take care of that child. It's the father's responsibility to pay that child support he's supposed to pay if you got him on child support. But after that, he's not obligated to do nothing else. And I don't know if he's paying child support. Some people say he's paying $10,000 a month. I don't know. But if that baby's living under your roof and you need your rent paid, then maybe you need to give the baby to somebody else. I'm just saying. Now, this is what he said up here when he posts this. He says, they just be wanting me to see my sons, not raise them using my son as a pawn. for rent money. Now that's what he said. So he's basically saying he can't see his son, but you want him to pay rent. Now that's what he's saying. He posted this on, I guess, on either Twitter or it was on Instagram. I'm not sure. And he posted the conversation. How many of you brothers out here who deal with the baby mama tears or have dealt with the baby mama tears, and you pay, your child support, you don't get to see them like you want to, and she hits you up and asks you to pay her fucking rent or pay the car note, pay a light bill. She wants you to pay half on a party that she want to have for the kid and stuff like that. How many of y'all went through something similar to this? Because it ain't just about rent. You got them that be wanting you to go have on some type of extracurricular activities, but don't want you around your son like that. And when you say, well, can I get an extra day? She tell you, nah, we're going to go off the court order. How many of y'all can kind of relate to this? It might not have been about no rent or no mortgage, but it might have been something about going half on some other shit, and you can't even hardly talk to your son or daughter. I know a lot of y'all can relate to that. G-Man said, I did. So that's what I'm saying, man. And I don't understand. It's the nerve. Like, I don't get it. I can't see my son the way I want to see him, but I'm supposed to pay your motherfucking rent. And then she want to say, Ace, live under my roof. You have an obligation to help. Pay your rent. Let's go down. He said, fuck you, bitch. Go suck dick. Now, this is from Complex. So Complex got their own personal opinion because they says AB's response in the picture is extremely disrespectful. Extremely, let me make this bigger. Extremely disrespectful. Basically telling the person to kick rocks. Person that he alleges to be Moreau, responded with, Ace, live under my roof. You have an obligation to help, Antonio. The former NFL player caption with posts with, they just be wanting me to see they just be wanting me to see my sons not raise them, using my sons as a pawn for rent money. It is unconfirmed if the messages are real. Brown and Moreau welcomed their child last July. I want y'all to understand this is Antonio Brown's 7th child. He got 7 motherfucking kids. You can't make this shit up. He got 7 kids. 7 kids, y'all. And this is for baby mama. A few months later, through social media influencer Whoa Vicky posted intimate photos of her and AB getting cozy doing what appeared to be a date night. Vicky clarified that I just be playing after fans began speculating whether they were in a relationship or not. So this is her, y'all. This is her. Now, I'm gonna look up and see what race she is. What's she, American, European? What y'all know about her? This I think this Instagram. J Flow say the pullout game at 0. Yeah, it's at 0, man. Now, this is what I don't understand. Antonio Brown been all over the media, news of things he have did that was whacked out, crazy. Shit he been accused of. Child support this, child support that. Knowing that he got a bunch of kids. But yet, again, you decide to be next in line to be baby mama number 4 and assist him with having another child, number 7. You cannot make this shit up. And I'm supposed to feel sorry for you because now you need your rent paid because you made a choice to get with a nigga who got a bunch of kids, and from what he's saying, he's struggling and you don't have no money like you used to, and yet you still decide to get pregnant by this motherfucker. And this is why I tell y'all that these baby mama terrorists choose single motherism. A baby mama terrorist, I want you to understand, fellas and women, a baby mama terrorist choose single motherism. Now, mind you, I told y'all, a baby mama terrorist come in all forms. It's not just a black one. She ain't black. Hell, she ain't mixed. We can't even say she's mixed. I believe she's white. I don't know. But she's not black. She's not mixed. She's not from the community. And she even decided to stand in line and be next. Like I told y'all, bro, a baby mama terrorist come in all forms. And these baby mama terrorists choose single motherism. We're going to go on the page in a second. But this her, and that's the baby right there. Now, in December, AB brought a controversial moment to the mother of the latest, his child, when he posted an adorable family picture of the three together outside with the caption, baby mama birthday, I guess. I think it's baby mama birthday or baby mama B-Day, hashtag smash or pass. So this is the picture of her with their son. Yep. Earlier this month, AB announced that he'll be performing at Fire Festival 2, even though local government officials on Isla in Mexico, where the event is supposed to take place, have said that doesn't exist. Okay. Hey, yo, this AB and I be performing at the Fire Fest Part 2 in Mexico, May 30th. Brown said in a video reported by TMZ, be there, be square, and make sure you put that shit on. Is that it? Yeah, that's it on here. Let's go to now Antonio Brown is getting a lot of backlash for for what he said, but can a lot of y'all relate to this shit? This her Instagram. This her Instagram page. She got 1.2 million followers. Now, on here it says she's a Louisiana native. So she's from Louisiana. She's a model for a Salt model. She was a former D1 track athlete. And this is her pinned to the top. She and she's white from Louisiana. Okay, yes, I think she was white. That's what I'm saying. And this is her when she was pregnant. Now she deleted. Let me tell you, she deactivated her comments, and the reason why she deactivated her comments because people started going out. I guess that's his hand. She says, "The biggest reward from God, my son. You are loved more than you can imagine. Can't wait for the next chapter of life with you." So I want y'all to understand that she said the biggest reward from God is her son, not her husband. You can't make this shit up. The biggest reward was not her husband. It was her son. It was a son. And, she can't wait to be in the next chapter. And the next chapter is, fuck you, suck a dick. Now, let's go somewhere where you can see the comments. So she is a model. You can see the comments. See, she blocked a lot of that stuff with the no comments. You see that she can't comment. Right here is where you can start the comments, right? So when it comes to the comments, I see why she blocked it. She blocked it because people are saying, pay your own rent. Pay your own rent. You know what I'm saying? Pay your own rent. Somebody White dude put a future GIF on here. Sensational. Pay your own rent. She blocked that. I would say a lot of stuff. She deleted her comments. She deleted her comments. She didn't want to, because she knew people was telling her to pay that rent. See, look, this dude say you need some rent money. This one says long live Antonio Brown. Oh, you need some rent money? Get yourself a job. AB's the GOAT, laughing. The other one said go put some clothes on. Yeah, that's a female. This one says, he talking Spanish, but in translation says, just me and Nicky Jam love you. Okay. This one said, are you from heaven? Because baby, you fell out the sky beautiful, simp. Yeah, but a lot, people commenting this shit, and that's why she blocking a lot of comments. She said, pay your rent. Yeah, she is a model. Antonio Brown pulled that, huh? Antonio Brown, 7 baby mamas. She nice looking. Look at her. She nice looking. I give it to her. She said she wanted to be next in line though. Yep. Let's go over to Cortez said model equal gold digger. Yeah. Let's go on Facebook right quick. I want you to see the comments. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people were saying that, even female was saying that's on you. They was blaming her. Then again, they probably was blaming her because she's white. And when it comes to these Ku Klux Keishas, they be happy to try to go at her against a white girl. So we already saw this, but let's look at the comments. So this dude says, why do people keep saying get a child to him? Do y'all know this nigga crazy and not in his right mind? Dude, a crash out. And this was my response to dude. I responded to dude. If he's crazy, then don't ask this crazy nigga to pay your rent. You can't make this shit up. Yeah. If he's a crazy ass nigga like you say he is, he's a crash out dummy, then why would you ask this crazy nigga to pay your rent? Get the fuck out of here. See? Here I come to save the day. See what I mean? These simple force ass niggas be definitely coming to say these baby mama tears. And that's why these baby mama tears, or that's one of the reasons why these baby mama tears continue to do what they do best. Yeah. Shout out to G-Man for the $5 donation, all the way from Canada. He said, off topic, just to let you know, Obama was getting $2 million plus yearly from child support. He controlled that record. Explains why Elon Musk is all over it. Do me a favor. Email me that. I didn't know that. I'm sure, I bet you when you become president, you get a cut of that shit. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised because the judge and everybody else get a cut. Shout out to G-Man. Yeah, so he said that goof ass shit. Oh, I forgot to there we go. Yeah. So let me try to go to another one. Now, Shaquana, these names. Shaquana says, I really believe that they think it's gonna be different with them. And she talking about them meaning white. And she bah ha ha ha. Welcome to Baby Mama Club, girl. Meaning she's on the list too. Yeah. And of course, somebody said, well, give the kid up since you can't support him. And this person said, why isn't she calling child support for help since that's where she took him? So they said she put him on child support or took him to child support. I don't know if he ain't been paying. I don't know if he is paying. And somebody said $10,000 a month is what he's supposed to be paying. If she getting $10,000 a month, you don't need no rent paid. You need to lower your standards. You need to stop spending above your means. Walmart. If she getting $10,000 a month, shit, you don't need shit from that nigga. Now, this person says, maybe ask nicely and stop demanding. You can co-payment friendly and respectful. Men will help, but women turn bitter, and this is the classic example. Next one says, it's a toxic relationship when they're using Instagram to text each other. Yeah, that says a lot. They gotta use Instagram to text each other. Yeah, it does says a lot about that. They talking about a motherfucking tornado watch out here and shit. I know y'all probably hear the rain. It's rain like a motherfucker. Hold on right quick. Let me put I just pinned the link to the top for the victim of volunteer. Subscribe to the channel. Now, this one right here says, no, he doesn't. Pay your own rent. This is a woman. Pay your own rent. She said, I co-parent and I ain't helping him pay his rent, vice versa. We live in separate lives, pay separate bills, parent and do what we can for the same kids. That's simple. I agree. And this dude said she got pregnant early in 2024. It was already out. By the end, he got CTE. Why she go and do all that? Because she thought she gonna get a come up. And that's what I'm saying. You already knew his situation. You knew he was controversial. You knew he had a bunch of kids. You knew he was going through child support. You knew he was getting accused of shit in and out. Why the fuck would you still have sex with that nigga and allow him to shoot up the club, and now you want to ask him to pay your motherfucking rent? You cannot make this shit up.
Oopsie.
You cannot make this shit up. Now, this motherfucker right here, this woman, Taylor Morgan, said it is his responsibility to help. If you go to court, they include the child's living expenses, which include bills, clothes, shoes, health insurance, etc., etc. And that right there, she's already dumb. They do not include your bills. They do not include your clothes. They do not include your shoes. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. These are some...
You fucking income fucking poop.
When it comes to child support, they do health insurance. They don't go off no goddamn clothes and what your bills are. They go off both incomes and they factor the two. And also they go by, well, how long the kid has not been getting took care of by the father. They do that. That's why they got the back child support. He never did nothing. But they don't go off fucking bills. These are saying these baby mama tears, they don't say anything if it sound good, but she says child support is literally, look, they quick to say, look, they say it's literally reimbursement for what the primary parent has already paid for the month. I'm sure her rent is less than what he be ordered to pay. This dumb idiot said, and I hear a lot of women say this shit. They say it's a reimbursement for what the primary parent has to do. So if a man paying $10,000 a month in child support, I guarantee you ain't making no $10,000 a month. I guarantee you she's making $500 in the blunt amount. So ain't no way you was getting back what you already put in. Half you motherfuckers don't even take care of your kids.
Biatch.
You just got them. Shout out to a Tobo for being a member for the 32 months. He said, my brother, long time no see. I hope all is well. I just want to share the good news that I will be earning my MBA in accounting and MIS. I said no to baby mama terrorists. I didn't ask for this. I'm graduating in June. Congratulations, my brother. I'm glad you continue to do your education. I'm glad you're doing your thing.
Because I didn't want none of this. I know. I didn't ask for none of this.
Put the ones in for Tobo, man. He said he went and got his MBA, man. He still ain't got no kids. He ain't married. He's in Chicago. And he ain't asked for this. And he don't want none of this. Shout out to you, my brother. You know, hey, this woman says, mothers, listen. If the father is in a better financial situation, it's okay for the child to live with them until you're in a better predicament. It doesn't mean you're a bad mother. Kids, especially boys, benefit so much from their fathers. So I already know when we look at these comments that she's going to be ridiculed and looked at as a dummy and a pygmy. Let's see what they have to say about this one. This one says, this is only true when the father is a good leader. If not, we end up with futures. But you have kids and sex with futures. See, that's what I don't understand. You end up with future because you chose to get with future. So the next one says, well, he needs to stop getting arrested. Felony burglary and battery does not help someone get custody. LOL. See, it's funny to her, another baby mama test convict. But yet you get pregnant and have kids with these type of motherfuckers. Somebody else said, I wouldn't leave my kid with him. Somebody else says it's not the best all the time when the father's irresponsible. But you weren't irresponsible when you got pregnant by this nigga? The other one says, next one says, then they wouldn't get child support. It's a business for them. So that's a guy saying that. This woman says, it's Antonio Brown. It is not okay for that child to live with him, but it's okay for them to pay that fucking rent. And this other woman says, he don't want the kids. Let me see. Hey, this woman says, woo, at least it's not a sister, because the male comments would be 3 times as harsh. But at any rate, girlfriend needs to pay her own rent. This dude, I guess he's a white dude, he said a low life and a skeezer. They deserve each other. Skeezer, I ain't heard that in a long time. This one said, just hearing about his past definitely would make me not want to have his kid. People don't change, and if they do, good for them, but I don't see him changing. Another person says, she asked for help for rent. Now y'all acting like she's a bad person. I'm confused. And I just said, not bad, but struggling. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying she's a bad person, but she's struggling. That's all I said. Left it at that. I ain't gonna read everything, but yeah. So basically, I want y'all to understand that white women choose single motherism just as much. This dude has been in controversy, caught up, arrested, on child support, different baby mamas, and everything under the sun, and she decided to be next in line. She decided to be next in line. Cortez say, I say she a bad person for what she does. Yeah. A lot of y'all say modeling means prostitution. Let me see. He got 7 kids, man. Now, what I want to do now, who are Antonio Brown's children's mothers? We all know as an NFL player called out the 4th baby mom. Let's see who the mothers are, because I don't know nothing about all of them. We already saw that, you know. I don't see the picture. I thought he had a picture. Oh, so well, they don't have no picture. I thought he had a picture. Okay. All right. Well, we go right here to this one. He shares a daughter and 3 sons with Chelsea Kyris, who was originally from Cincinnati, Ohio, but later moved to Sinclair. She had different jobs, mostly customer-facing roles before she met Brown. So before she met Brown, she was doing customer service like Jewel Osco. She was probably at motherfucking Walmart. She's probably at Target. She's probably at the corner store, the liquor store. Now, they were engaged but did not tie the knot due to controversies related to Brown. So the former footballer shares another son with Shamika Brailsford, who is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, a former model who also appeared on reality TV shows like Baddies and Baddies Caribbean. I ain't surprised about that. You already know when they on them baddies and shit, you already know how they get down. So they got a son. And Tony also shares a daughter with Wilt Treese Jackson, who in 2023 told TMZ that the former wide receiver has not been paying child support and has been avoiding her. She also mentioned that Brown owed $31,000 and added that if he didn't pay, she wanted the cops to arrest him. And he did go to jail for this shit. He did. He went to jail for unpaid child support. He owed her $31,000, y'all. $31,000. Now, mind you, this was 2023. But the white woman decided to still get knocked up. $31,000 with interest. Now, despite being a successful footballer, Antonio Brown had different sides to him. He faces several legal issues, which included domestic violence, unpaid child support, and allegation of sexual misconduct. Now, you know the sexual misconduct was some bullshit. Now, we know that was some bullshit, and that bitch was trying to get the bag. So we already know about that. But he went to jail for that shit. And yet you decided to be baby mama number 4. Customer facing job. Yeah, I know. Customer facing job just means Walmart. All it means is Walmart, guys. Walmart. That's all it means. Walmart. Walmart. Let me show y'all something. This was back in 20. Let me see. 20. What? It was a couple years ago. But here we go right here. He was arrested for allegedly failing to pay child support, and he's been released from custody after posting a $15,000 bond. And he was arrested in Florida on a warrant for outstanding child support payments. And the warrant was put out last week. Court document shows it alleges that Brown failed to abide by a child support agreement with Wilt Treese Jackson, the mother of his eldest daughter. He was released after he paid $15,000, and he owed over $30,000. And of course, she says, I do want him arrested because right now he's making a mockery out of the judge, out of everything, because he feels like he's untouchable. Brown has previously courted controversy after running into trouble both on and off the field. Last year, police issued arrest warrants over domestic battery allegations, but the charge was dropped. Is that it? And he ain't been playing for the NFL since 2022. The Buccaneers released him after he was ripped off his jersey and stormed off the field during a game with New York Jets. He was suspended for 3 games for faking that he had COVID-19 in 2021. So he did a lot of shit. In 2020, he was suspended, then a free agent for 8 games for multiple violations of his personal conduct policy. He had a dispute with a moving truck driver, which led to him being charged with burglary, and assault. Damn, he did a lot of shit. He got 2 years probation, pleaded no contest. 2019, he was accused of sexual assault by his former trainer. In a lawsuit, he denied the allegation. Yeah, that was definitely some bullshit on that one. That was definitely some bullshit on that. Shout out to the bear for the $2 donation. He said, congratulations, AB. You are official. Fuck, nigga. Damn, he said, you are official. Fuck, nigga. Y'all niggas crazy. He said an official fuck, nigga. She said, hell yeah, I want him to go to jail. Let me see if it pops up. Nah, I thought it was going to pop up. Let me see. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, this is baby mama. And these baby mamas stupid. Hold on. Let me get rid of this shit. Is that her? What is that her? One is baby mama interviewing? Let's see, y'all.
So how much does he owe?
Right now, as of today's date, as of now, he owes $30,940.41. Now he call himself what, a rapper now. So he goes to different cities, make appearances and everything. Also down here in Miami, he make appearances to clubs and make money and everything. He just got him a vert. He basically just doing what he want to do with his money. At the end of the day, it is his money, but I mean, I still have your kid. So, I just don't get it. And she's not an in-house child that he sees every day or deal with. Tony goes months without dealing with my daughter. And that's when I have to get in and, force him to deal with her. Like, this is your only daughter. Like, I don't know. Because I was a daddy's girl. My relationship with my daddy was never like this. So I'm just, trying to be strong for my daughter. And it's like, I know it's affecting her and bothering her. But, I have to be strong for my kid. My daughter, she's very quiet. She keeps a lot of stuff kept to herself. But I know when my daughter is being bothered and everything, and it's like it affected her a lot. And it's like my kid, we keep going to court every 6 months, and it's repeatedly, like for years. Like this not just happening this year. It's ongoing. It doesn't stop with Antonio. And she bring a lot to my attention, like even when he do stuff with his other kids and she's not involved. It's bothering her. So she like, wow, when I'm over there, we don't do this stuff.
And she wants to be a student athlete, right? She wants to go to a university. How old is she? I'm sorry.
My daughter's 15, and as of right now, 89 colleges done reached out to my daughter.
Wow, that's impressive.
So it's like University of Miami, LSU, like Oregon. And it's like, by him having a daughter like an athlete like her, you would think he'll be in her corner to support her. He don't. I just try to get down to the root of it. Like, are you jealous of her? Like, what's the problem? And she's your only daughter.
Right.
And I don't know. It's just a lot dealing with him.
What is your message to Antonio Brown?
I do want him arrested because I just feel like as of now, he's making a mockery out of the judge, like a mockery out of everything because he feels like he's untouchable. And it's like the stuff that he writes me and my daughter is completely like off of the line. He act like we strangers or something, and like my daughter is not his kid or something. Like he talked to us like we strangers on the street or something. So and I currently at the moment how I'm feeling like I do want him arrested. Is that I don't think anything could change as of right now of how I'm feeling, because now it's like you're pushing it. Because for one, my daughter had a chance to go to one of the #1 track and field schools this year. And you blew that off and you got my daughter in a public school as of now.
So you heard what she said. She's mad because he didn't put her in a special school. I'm gonna say special school. She ended up going to a public school. My thing is, why didn't you put her in that special school? Why didn't you do what you had to do to put in that type of school? See, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Let's say that again. But before we do that, shout out to MPI for the $5 donation. He said it's never considered our child until there's money involved. Yes. Only when the child's involved, money.
Truth is what it is.
Yes, it's our children when it comes to money. When it comes to custody, it's my child. Yeah, shout out to MPI, man. I ain't forgot you, bro. Yeah, let's hear that again.
Now it's like you're pushing it. Because for one, my daughter had a chance to go to one of the #1 track and field schools this year. And you blew that off and you got my daughter in a public school as of now.
So it's his fault that she's at a public school. And this is what I'm talking about. She ain't gonna take no accountability and none of that shit. And she said he's jealous of it. Is he jealous of the daughter? He's jealous of the daughter. Shout out to Jermaine, man.
It's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
Yeah, it's all his fault. Anything that go bad, even though she's under your custody, is his fault. Anything that go good is because of you. And by you going on TMZ doing this interview, that's gonna make him really not come around and fuck with you or the kid. I'm just saying. It is what it is, fam.
Cut that bitch off.
In that order. Yeah.
And that's not cool with me. And the past 7 years, my daughter been in nothing but private schooling. So this is her first year, in a public school.
So that means she was using the child support money to pay for school. That's what that sounds like. And he wasn't paying the child support. She didn't have the money. And here's the thing I want y'all to understand. Let me say something to you. I'm sure if he's behind, I'm sure he's paying $5,000, $10,000. You telling me that you couldn't save none of that money? You couldn't save half that money? See, these baby mama Teds get these $10,000 checks. So I'm gonna be realistic. You have some bitches that get $1,500 a month, $2,000 a month, $1,000 a month, and it don't cost no $1,500 a month to take care of no kids, especially when they're little. And they will sit back and spend that money. Don't say none of that shit for their kids' future. They spend it for their bills. They say if they take that $1,000 a month and pay the mortgage with it, they say it's because it's for my child to live there. That's bullshit. What about the money that you got from your job? What about the money that you should have from your benefits? Why the fuck is you using $2,000 a month child support that you get to pay your fucking mortgage? What are you doing with the money that you're not spending since you're using the child support? No, you spend on yourself just like you spend the child support on yourself. I told you, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about these kids.
Is that because he hasn't been making the payments?
Correct.
Okay.
And when she got accepted, he didn't pay her tuition or nothing. Like, it's like he's not doing for her.
Do like Sexy Leroy and leave the bitch alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. See, you gotta leave her alone. If she wanna act like that, just leave the bitch alone. See, ain't nothing. You ain't gaining nothing. So leave her alone. You got to leave her alone. Everybody out there, just leave the bitch alone. Love life. See, she'll do you like Tyson, so leave her alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Leave the bitch alone.
And that's what happens when you depend on child support. Because as soon as it's run out or as soon as he stopped paying, now you send back to my old war is me, and now you fucked up my child's career shit. Excuse me. And that's what I'm saying. That's what happens when you depend on somebody else's dime.
How dare you do this to me? How do you live with yourself?
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. So yes, I'm sure because he had to pay $15,000 to get out on bail, and that went to child support. But that's what I'm talking about. And I bet you he still ain't caught up with that child support right now. It's unfortunate. It is unfortunate, you having all these kids and you don't bother with none of them. But the reality is, now I will say this. He said that's the oldest daughter. I don't think that's the oldest child. My thing is, you see he's a piece of shit to the first two baby mamas. Why would you want to be number 3? But I know why. The reason why they do, because one, they want to get a piece of the pie. They want to get a piece of that shit.
Bitter milk. Ooh.
Another reason is they want to be in that limelight hoping he gonna marry one of the motherfuckers. They want to be able to say, I got a kid with this celebrity or this sports figure, this football player, even though he got all these skeletons that's been out the closet. Because they look at it like, I can get something out of that too. I could get, well, shit, if she getting $10,000, I could at least get $5. Yeah. See, I told you, these baby mama terrorists choose single motherism. Even the white one chose single motherism. She had, but I want to know what the fuck that she doing with her money that she gotta get somebody to pay her rent. I want y'all to see something right quick. It never ceased to amaze me with these baby mama terrorists with the logic that they say. Let's see, what is motherfucker at? Now, I'm finna show you a comment because it was on on Facebook. I want you to understand, by stupid motherfuckers and dumbass bitches. Now, this person, Malik Benjamin, he says his child support pay is the help. So I guess he think he paying child support. I don't know if paying or not. This woman responds, Louise Corinthia, whatever her name is, and said he doesn't pay any LOL. He was arrested for non-payment. And this is my comment to her. I said, if the bum isn't doing his part, as a parent, you do what you have to do for that child, not whine and ask for rent money. So maybe she needs 2 degrees. Wait, hold on. Before I read that, that ain't where it started. When she said about the non-payment, of course, you got another baby mama Ted saying exactly. This was my first response. I said, then she better pull herself by her bootstraps and get a job. Walmart is always hiring. Then she responded and says she does have a job and a college degree and her own business. The bum still needs to help pay for his many seedlings he had fun making. So you telling me she has a job and a college degree and own a business and she need a nigga to pay her rent? Yeah, let me let Clay Davis respond to that. Shit. Now I want you to understand what this bitch just said, because I don't know nothing about her lifestyle. I don't know nothing about her, but she must know. She says she has a job. She has a fucking degree. You know they got to add them degrees. And she has her own business. So if she got all these things, she should be asking the motherfucker for rent. Am I lying? A business, a job, and a degree from her logic. She needs to still get him to pay her rent. And that's what I'm saying. If you got all these strong and independent dynamics, then why are you asking this motherfucker bum, lowlife, deadbeat, kid-making motherfucker to pay your fucking rent? Again, shout out to the convicts out here.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
You can't make this shit up. So I responded and said, if the bum, and I said something real, if the bum isn't doing his part as a parent, do what you have to do for that child, not whine and ask for rent money. So maybe she needs 2 degrees, a second business, and a second job. So like I said before, Walmart is always hiring. So what do you don't get? If you saying she got all these things, maybe she need to add others to her motherfucking record. So here go her dumbass response. She says she's not the one whining. She sent him a very cordial message, asked for help, and he is the one who whined and posted all over social media. She didn't say anything about him. And then, of course, she says fathers would have more rights if you aren't always advocating so loud how it's okay for them to be bums, LOL. And with the emojis. So then I responded and said, LMALO, because that shit funny as hell. I said, not so. Child support is a $61 billion a year racket. Plus, you have baby mama Teds who advocates for other baby mama Teds to use the system to get theirs. And I said, talk about bums, LOL. I want you to understand that these baby mama terrorists will always advocate for baby mama terrorism. They will tell their friends to go to court and put them on child support to hurt him, piss him off because they're not together no more, because they're getting divorced, because he got another kid on the way, because he got remarried, because he moved on with his life, because he got tired of the bullshit she was doing. Whatever the factor is, what's the first thing they say? Go take that nigga to child support and show him that you run this shit and get custody so he don't have nothing to do with that kid. Now, of course, this bitch right here say she from Egypt, Alexandria. This supposed to be her. I don't believe it's her. Probably some faggot on a rag. But yeah, if this is true, she's an Egyptian baby mama terrorist. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. These baby mama terrorists, when I tell you they come in all forms, these motherfuckers come in all forms. Don't think it's just an American. You got these fake ass wannabe Egyptian-like looking motherfuckers that will sit back and come with the same logic. The same logic. And I guess she thinks she's a princess and shit. Or some shit. Alice in Wonderland ass nigga. I'm just saying. Telling me that you shouldn't be advocating for bums. You know what I'm saying? Can't make this shit up. So yeah. These motherfuckers ain't no different from the American motherfuckers. Same ideology, the same baby mama terrorist logic. A foreign baby mama terrorist. So she want to be a fucking Disney character and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say Cleopatra baby mama terrorist. Yeah, that's what I believe. Like I said, you don't have that talk with me when it comes to these terrorists in this system. Like I said, you got a fucking degree, you got a fucking business, and you got a job. Why'd you asking that broke ass bum that you say he broke? Why'd you asking him to pay your fucking rent? Like I said, now all of a sudden it's this try to use the shame taxes and shit. That's why I be like,
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
Just prove me wrong or shut the fuck up. You cannot make this shit up. This shit crazy. Shit crazy.
Why is filing your taxes?
Let's talk about Umar's daughter. She came out recently saying that she's still a virgin and she would never abort. She don't believe in abortion. I'm trying to pay the money. I don't know why they ain't playing. They ain't playing shit. Hold on. Try that again.
Real estate.
Okay. That was the name. She says she's a virgin and she'll never abort.
I'm 22 years old, y'all, and I'm still a virgin. Can't no man ever say that they touched me, had sex with me, or seen my fucking body. Y'all wanna know why? Because I'm waiting till fucking marriage. That's why. I'm not out here having sex with nobody. Because if I get pregnant, guess who the responsibility gonna be on? Me. May, not him, May. And this is another thing, because a lot of y'all like to say, oh, well, just get an abortion. Getting an abortion has a huge emotional impact on a woman, because you got to understand, it's like you just killed your own child. Y'all think that getting an abortion just solves all the problems. It's a lot of women out there that have gotten abortions that regret that shit to this day, because that's your child. That's your child. Of course, a nigga can say, hey, here, I'll give you the money for abortion, go to Planned Parenthood, get an abortion. It's easy for him to say he's not having a fucking child, it's you.
Now, in my opinion, if she is a virgin, the only reason why she a virgin because don't no man want to get caught up with a baby mama test like that. I'm saying if she's dealing with guys and she's talking like that to them and having conversations like this, and I ain't talking about what she's talking about, but just how she sound like a man, like she sound like she degrade niggas and shit like that, you know, like these Ku Klux teachers do. That's why you're still a virgin. Don't nobody want to hit that. Or you're lying. Now, for those who don't know who's the baby mama Tez underneath that's sitting there with her cup in her hand and shit, that is the same baby mama terrorist, Sansa Ray, whatever the fucking name is, who faked her death to get money, get paid, and sympathy and attention, and it came out the word words months later. All of a sudden, she reappeared in life. Sansa Ray. You can't make this shit up. Now, this is a motherfucker that choose single motherism. This is a motherfucker that choose single motherism. That is a motherfucker that choose single mother, Sansa Ray. That motherfucker faked her death. And people fell for it. People crying. People motherfucking giving her, donating money to a GoFundMe and shit. You know what I'm saying? And she got nerve to hold her tea or coffee, whatever the fuck, like she a virgin too. Let me let Clay Davis respond to that shit. Shit. Yeah. Right. So that's, if she is a virgin, that's why she's a virgin, because don't nobody want to hit that and deal with the consequences. A smart man don't. Now, Umar calls out his younger baby mama Tez, you know, the vegan. You know what I'm saying? Let's see.
Stop letting them
He calls out his second baby mama. That was the one we in the video, 2018, the one with the fake ass vegan shop where you only see his daughter where you only see the daughter when he go to the grandma house shit.
So let me say this about the baby mama drama. There is a silver lining in this Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf scandal. There's a little piece of silver lining in this Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf scandal. And the little piece of silver lining, Amsterdam Africans send the invite. And that little piece of silver lining in the Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf dishonesty tour, dishonesty and revenge tour, the Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf dishonesty and revenge tour, the only silver lining about it is y'all making me go after my baby girl 50 times harder. Y'all making me go after my baby girl 50 times harder. So I done already sent the message to baby mama number 2, Miss Vegan, baby mama number 2, Miss Vegan, baby mama number 2, Miss Vegan. You have 2 weeks to produce my child who you've been keeping from me while I've been paying child support. Just like baby mom number 1, it's deja vu. It's deja vu. Collecting my child support, denying me my child. Collecting my child support, denying me my child. Collecting my child support, denying me my child. So baby mama number 2, we talking to Miss Vegan right now. We ain't talking about Mama Smurf. She old news. She old crusty news. We talking about Mrs. Vegan right now. We ain't talking about Mama Smurf. That's old crusty news. We talking about Mrs. Vegan, baby mama number 2. You have until the eclipse of March 29th You have until my Florida A&M University Black Psychology Conference return to produce my baby. If I do not meet and see my child by Saturday, March 29th, Mrs. Vegan, I will be going live and I'm going to tell the whole world information you don't want them to know. And Mrs. Vegan, I don't want to put your business in the streets. You are the mother of my beautiful African princess.
And this is right here is why I don't respect Umar Johnson, because again, you blame black men for creating single motherism and also blame black men on why black women can't get a good man or can't even get a man. But now you got baby mama terrorists going on his damn self. He got baby mama terrorism going on. He said he done with the oldest kid. Fuck her because she's grown and she made her choice. But now he's going at the vegan baby mama terrorist with the younger child. Remember I told y'all we saw that. We saw that just recently. And we talked about this some years ago. So now he's saying if you don't come out and bring my child by the eclipse in March this month, he is going to air out all her dirty laundry. He should have been did that. Man, you have to expose these baby mama terrorists for what they are. But now he say he want, I guess since this shit happened, he say now I want to see my daughter.
You are the mother of my beautiful African princess. And I respect you, Miss Vegan. I respect you. But you are not going to deny me.
Let me ask y'all a question. Why is he saying my beautiful African princess when she's FBA? She's Black American. Why is he saying beautiful African princess? Now, I ain't saying that, you know, when you go back into the bloodline, the ancestors, and ain't going to Africa. But why is he saying my beautiful African child or daughter instead of saying my beautiful Black American? What do I know? I just asked that, question and shit. Let's continue. Keep repeating, bro.
My child anymore. We have a child support hearing coming up because you want more money. We have a child support.
Whoa. Can you repeat that, sir?
Hearing coming up because you want more money. We have a child support hearing coming up because you want more money. No problem. I respect.
Now you heard that? She's taking him back to child support because she want more money. You can't make this shit up. And that's what I'm saying. But you sit back and patty cake and say these bitches are queens, Mother Earths and goddess and Egyptians and halos and shit. But yet you got this baby mama Taz talking about she want more money. God damn. Shout out to you, conscious dumbass symbol force that cater these hoes.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
God damn.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Damn. Y'all.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
God damn.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Hey, G man, he's not talking about the 22-year-old. He talking about the younger daughter. Nah, he done with the crusty older baby mama terrorist. Nah, this the young. He got another baby mama. He got two baby mamas, and this the younger one. This dude said she going back to court for more money in child. But let's hear that again. He liked to repeat himself. He repeated that shit 3-4 times.
Meet and see my child by Saturday, March 29th. Mrs. Vegan, I will be going live and I'm going to tell the whole world information you don't want them to know. And Mrs. Vegan, I don't want to put your business in the streets. You are the mother of my beautiful African princess. You are the mother of my beautiful African princess. And I respect you, Miss Vegan. I respect you. But you are not going to deny me my child anymore. We have a child support hearing coming up because you want more money. We have a child support hearing coming up because you want more money. We have a child support hearing coming up because you want more money. No problem. No problem. I will be at the child support hearing. But we're not talking about child support right now. We're talking about a relationship between the prince and the princess. We're talking about a relationship between Queen Kong and King Kong. I better see my baby in the next 2 weeks. You better text me, date, time, place. And once I see my child, you and I will schedule uninterrupted visits. Not in your house. We're not doing grandmama couch no more. I'm taking my daughter out with me, and she's going to spend quality time with me. She's going to go on the road with me. She's going to Africa with me. She's going to London with me. She's going to Jamaica with me. We're going to create a custody agreement.
Yeah. And when she go to that white ass judge or that black ass judge, you would not be going to Africa with your daughter. You would not be going to London. You would not be going to Africa. You won't be going to no conventions. You won't be going nowhere. I guarantee you, when you go to court for custody, I guarantee you she's going to pull the, well, Your Honor, he ain't been around our daughter for the last 6, 7, 8 years. I don't know how the little girl is. And if anything, I believe that he need to have supervised visitation to start off because he don't know her. You can't make this shit up. That's what your baby mama Tara is gonna do to you. This is the one where she gave her daughter Elizabeth, gave her a white name. That's what he said from his. He said, white name because he wanted to name her some African middle name, and they agreed to it. But she gave her Elizabeth a white name from what he say. Also, she put her little girl in a white Catholic school. Now this supposed to be one of these conscious queen, vegan, we support our kings types. When she go to court, bro, it ain't gonna work like that. You ain't gonna get every other weekend. You are gonna get supervised visitation, and that's after you go back to court 10, 11, 12 times, spending that money in court costs. You was not finna be able to go take all around the world in 80 days and back. It ain't looking good. I'm telling you right now. I don't know, maybe you talk good about the black history and everything else, but when it comes to child support, bro, you don't know nothing. You're not finna get no visitation shit if you go to that court. You got a long way to go before you be able to take her to Africa. This dude is gonna get supervised visitation at best. She's gonna pull that, he ain't been around my daughter for all these years, and I don't trust her with the kid, and that punk ass judge gonna make you pay a motherfucker $50 an hour to see your daughter for 1 or 2 hours. Then down the line, you keep paying this motherfucking money to this motherfucker that you gotta have to watch you be around your daughter. Then maybe down the line, you can say, well, can I get an overnight? And then she's gonna say, nah, hell no, no, I don't trust that. And then she probably use the race card. She probably say, well, he's anti-white, and he got a lot of enemies. I don't want her over there because they may put a hit out on him and harm our daughter. You can't make this shit up. Don't tell me that these Ku Klux Keishas don't play the victim and use the system to destroy the black man, even your great King Kong over here. So judge gonna say, I consider that. So you know what? We're gonna continue to supervise visitation. Then maybe years later down the line, you may could get overnight, one day. No. You'll get 4 hours, one day a week. You could be with her by yourself. And then you get a couple hours on FaceTime. You could talk to her on FaceTime. About time you be able to take her around the world in 80 days, she'll be 22 years old as well. Let me let Denzel speak for Malcolm X because I see he don't know shit about this system.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
One thing I can't say is my baby mama Ted's not pro-black. My baby mama Ted's not the conscious with the vegan and got fucking breadsticks hanging around with the grandma with the fucking kufi on with a motherfucking dashiki on her motherfucking ass. See, I can at least say that. You got one that's supposed to be conscious. We support our kings, African pride and African this and African that, natural hair and all that shit. And she's treating you like she's the KKK. She's treating you like these same racist white folks that you speak on. Shout out to Ricardo Cray for the $4.99. He says, Elon Musk trying to get on child support, huh? Yeah, he trying to get on child support ass. Yeah. Yeah, he is. I don't know how far it's going to go, but I hope it do something. So this dude think he finna go all around the world in 80 days with his daughter. Just like that. It ain't looking good, fam. If anybody think I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Just tell me that it's not gonna happen for him like that because he's King Kong. He's an advocate. He's Frederick Douglass' long lost cousin and shit. And he's come from a different tribe and shit. Tell me that he's finna have something different for what a lot of us went through. I'm just saying. Let's continue.
Outside of the white man. Oh, yes. Black self-determination. We're going to get back to Garveyism starting today. We're going to get back to Garveyism starting today. And all I'm going to say, you got 2 weeks where I'm going to go live and I'm going to tell some things that I know you don't want me to tell. Put me in touch with my daughter. Let's stop the nonsense. Since you had time to reach out to Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf, since you have time to go find Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf, Baby Smurf said that you said, Baby Smurf said that Miss Vegan found her mother to ask her if we were still in a relationship. Miss Vegan, is that true? Mrs. Vegan, according to my eldest child, Mrs. Vegan, according to my eldest child, you reached out to Mama Smurf to find out if I was still dating Mama Smurf. Listen, I didn't want to marry Mama Smurf when she had my child. I didn't want to marry Mama Smurf after she had my child. And I damn sure don't want Mama Smurf now. So you don't need to be asking Mama Smurf if we in a relationship. Absolutely not.
So what he's saying is that vegan baby mama tears is still asking, is they the other baby mama in a relationship? So that means she still ain't over him. And since she ain't over him, oh yeah, you ain't getting no type of cussy, bro. You're gonna have to do a lot of begging and pleading and giving money extras and shit. Not that it's gonna work, but you know, that's some shit. You still worried about a motherfucker who they with. These are messy. You right, Gail, messy bitches.
Any woman that will deny a man his child has no right to be a wife to anyone. I'm going to say it again. Right. Any woman who denies a man a right to see his child has no business being anybody's wife. Black men, it's time to unite.
There's a couple of things I want to
say. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Did he just say what I thought he said? Did he just say what I thought he said? Did y'all hear what he just said? Did he just say what I thought? No, he didn't say that. Not him. Let's hear that last part again. Did he say what I think he said?
Any woman who denies a man a right to see his child has no business being anybody's wife. Black men, it's time to unite.
Whoa. Did he say black men? It's time to unite? Did he say black men? It's time to unite. I gotta repeat it one more time like he do. Did he just say black men? We gotta unite. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Normally I'd be like, hell yeah. But in your case, it's too late, bro. It's too late, bro. I'm just saying, I can't, I don't know about that, but it's too late, bro. He said, black men, it's time to unite. All the time you diss black men, blame black men for black women's tragedies and downfalls and flatlines. Now you talking about black men, we have to unite like Voltron since you going through the bullshit. Oh, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Shout out to the Cows Gang, man. Shout out to the Cows Gang. If y'all in here, man, subscribe to the Victim of Volunteer new channel, man. It's some real shit. Hey, this shit right here, man. Like I told you, when the motherfucker getting their own shit, now it's time for black men and fathers to get together and all that shit. But beforehand, it was, oh, well, it's your fault that the black woman is single mother. It's your fault that black woman can't get a man. You cannot make this shit up. Now, I ain't never watched this video. This is my first time. Let me see if there's anything after this, because if dudes start talking, we ain't watching. Listen to him.
There's a couple of things I want to say regarding this video. Who's the kid, black family. He's not telling.
Okay, he doing all
pull up season. So let me say this about the baby mama drama. There is a silver lining in this Mama Smurf.
Hold on. Black men, we got to unite. Let me see if we can find another video. He said black men got to unite. I'm surprised in the motherfucker. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that his baby mama right here? You see something. Hold on.
I opened it up and I was.
Shout out to Face Facts for 499. He said vegan baby mama Terrence mad he married those two women. Only the beta male YouTubian could help him. He on his own. Yeah, because all the shit he did that he, you know, blaming black men for their downfall and shit. Now you talking about men coming. Nah, man. Nah. Now, I ain't gonna lie. If it would be a benefit to make the change, I'm down for it. But right now, nah, man.
A movement. Oh, y'all done woke up a sleeping giant.
Let's see. Let me see.
Who with me?
Here we go.
Still dating Mama Smurf. Any woman who denies a man a right to see his child has no business being anybody's wife.
Now, he's right about that. Any of you baby mama terrorists that deny a man unjustly to be in his child's life don't deserve to be married, don't deserve to be fucked with, don't deserve to have a relationship. Fuck you, bitch. See, I agree. But let's see if he said other things, because dude cut in on the other video.
Black men, it's time to unite. Guess what I'm about to do for all? Where my alpha males at? Where my black men? I need some fists at. Let me talk to the alpha male kingdom. Where my unapologetically African anti-snow bunny alpha males? Black men, this whole Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf, Lies and Revenge tour has inspired me to start a black man family court movement. Who with me? Who is getting sick and tired of being alienated from your children? What black men are sick and tired of paying child support and can't see your child? Where you at, black men? Where you at? I'm talking to black men all around the diaspora. I'm talking to black men all around. Where my black men at? Give me some black fists, African men. Give me some black fists. If you tired of family court, you tired of custody court, you tired of child support court, I'm going to start a movement. Oh, y'all done woke up a sleeping giant now. Y'all done woke up. I'm starting a black man anti-family court movement. We are sick and tired of being taken advantage of. We are sick and tired of family court taking our money and not guaranteeing us a right to see our children.
I want y'all to understand. That, you know, I want you to understand now y'all done woke up a sleeping giant. And he's looking for black alpha males who's anti-snow bunny that want to fight this court system. He never talked about this court system as far as fighting. I told y'all the video before he, you know, in 2018, he talked about his situation. And I ain't gonna lie, if he would have said it some years ago, I ain't gonna lie. Some years ago, he posted on Instagram where he said, don't put your baby down on child support because you're destroying a black man. He did do that. And when them black women called him out, it went dead. He stopped it because he knew it wasn't good for business. See, now he's looking at like, to me, in my opinion, he's looking at it like, this is another movement. I can make some money. Not only I can make some money, but I can make money off the men. You can't make this shit up, in my opinion, because he got a mostly women following. But with this, he will get a lot of men to jump on the bandwagon, especially them simping force of black pros. and there's gonna be more money going in his pockets. I can't take this seriously, guys. And again, he's doing this because he's going through it now. If that 22-year-old older daughter would never called him out, even though I think the shit she's saying is bullshit and lies, but if she would never call this shit out, he wouldn't be talking this shit today. Am I lying? Am I going too far off the grid? Is I'm hating? I'm just saying. Cortez said Umar wants men's child support money for himself, ironically.
Do y'all know how many custody agreements I had with Mama Smurf? Me and Mama Smurf had about 4 or 5 custody agreements. Me and Mama Smurf had about 4 or 5 custody agreements, and she violated every one, and family court did nothing. Yes, I filed contempt of court. I told you I got all my paperwork. Yes, I filed contempt of court. And what did the court system do to Mama Smurf? Nothing at all.
Oh, he sound like a lot of us. Now, mind you, didn't I just tell y'all? He said that he filed for a contempt of court and they didn't do shit. But yet he said he gonna take his daughter to Africa and London and Jamaica and all these Caribbean countries and African continents and shit. If they did not do nothing then, they're not gonna do nothing now. See, and I believe he fought. I believe he went back to court. I believe that he filed a contempt of court. But a lot of times they don't give a fuck. She can keep the kid away and you continue to run that money and pay.
The court system did nothing at all when Mama Smurf failed to produce my child. So we not going for it. Black men, get ready. Black men all over the world. This is a Pan-African movement. I'm starting a black man anti-family court movement. We step into all elected officials. If you are a mayor, if you are a city council person, if you are a state rep, if you are a state senator, and if you don't stand with black men against the family court exploitation and domination, we will vote you out of office. That's right.
He's finna lose a lot of black women followers today. Let me explain some of y'all. See, that's where I come different than a lot of these simple forces. See, when it comes to family court, it's not a black man problem. When it comes to child support, it's a man problem. And black men is not going to be the only one to pull this off to even try to fight it. Men will have to be involved. White men, black men, Latino men, Asian men, Indians, and everything else under the sun. And it would be nice for women to get involved too, but you know, most of them ain't gonna get involved in that shit unless they conservative, they married, they was raised with a father, they don't believe in that shit. They have values. These whores ain't gonna side with you, no matter what race they are. So that's where I come different than a lot of these dudes, because again, this is not a black problem. So if he think that him and the Negro League is gonna go out there and stop the vote and everything else instead of getting men from all colors to get involved in this shit, then he got another thing coming, because the black man vote ain't the only vote. Shout out to MPI for the $5 donation. He said, "Nigga, please," in my Terry Crews voice on white chicks. See that, and before I let Denzel speak for Malcolm X, I want you to understand that, yeah, we got differences with each other, white, black, and all this shit. But an enemy of an enemy is my friend. And sometimes your enemy have to be your friend against a bigger enemy. See, that logic right there, you're already fighting a losing battle. Let me let Denzel speak on behalf of Malcolm X right quick.
You've been had.
Yeah.
You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
See, and that's what I'm saying, man. People need to understand that when it comes to this system, and especially when it comes to child support and custody and father's rights shit, it's not just a black man thing. And that's why I don't respect a lot of these black pros. They won't even talk about custody and child support and none of that shit because it's not good for business, because the black Ku Klux Keishas is going to stop supporting them and getting the money and pussy. But let's continue. It sounds good.
We're going to start with Congressional Black Caucus. We're going to start with Congressional Black Caucus.
The Congressional Black Caucus don't give a fuck about black people at all. I want y'all to know that the Congressional Black Caucus, I believe the new leader is a woman, right? A black woman. But I ain't saying the leader of all caucus, but it's one of them caucus, I think it's in New York. I want you to understand that it's a black Caribbean woman. And when she got elected to run the Black Caucus, the first thing she talked about was immigration. The first thing she talked about were illegals being able to stay. She didn't say nothing about FBAs. The only thing that she talked about was immigrants that snuck over here. Keep them here. So now you're trying to go to the Black Caucus. They don't give a fuck about no black men on child support. They don't even give a fuck about black men at all. You better off asking the Klan to support your ass. You got a better shot because the Klan be on child support too. They be alienated too. They got baby mama terrorists too. You got a better chance with him to side with your ass than the goddamn Black Caucus. You can't make this shit up. And the NAACP and Al Sharpton and all the motherfuckers, they ain't finna go against no damn child support system. What's wrong with you niggas? Let me let Pastor David Manning say it. He said best.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
You got a better chance with the Klan member because he gonna be, if you been child support, I guarantee you gonna be like, yeah, that bitch, stinking ass bitch got me on motherfucking child support. I can't see my motherfucking kids either. Then the Black Caucus, the fuck out of here, but let's continue.
We're going to start with congressional. We going to DC. Black men, are you ready to march on DC? We want a meeting with the Congressional Black Caucus. They not doing nothing anyway. They not doing nothing for black people anyway. They not doing nothing for black people anyway. We're going to go to Congressional Black Caucus and we're going to tell them that they're going to create a bill for black men. First of all, no child support if he don't see his child. Oh, we changing the rules. You don't get no money if he can't see his child. Period. You don't get no money if he can't see his child. I'm going to say it again. No more money for deadbeat moms.
Now he sound like one of us. Yeah, I agree with that. Bitch should be allowed to get a goddamn thing, but guess what? It ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. This system is a $61 billion racket. And it benefits these government motherfuckers. It benefits everybody. Your job get a cut of that child support when they charge your ass a $50, $25 fee to pay the child support out of your fucking job. But he say, he sound like one of us now, but it sounds good, but it ain't looking good. I don't take this nigga seriously. I'm sorry.
That's right. We keep talking about deadbeat daddies. When we going to talk about deadbeat moms who keep the kids from the daddy?
Again, he ain't talk about this shit except in 2018. After that, you ain't heard shit else. Now all of a sudden, now in 2025, he now want to talk about. Now I will say, I told you, he posted on Instagram. Don't put a man on child support, but he never talked about custody. He said destroy the black man and stop using the system to hurt black men. But he did it twice, and that was it. But now, 2025, he's ready to Voltron and transform and do all this thing. It's the Black Caucus, not the government, not the president, not the governor, not the judges that be screwing us over, but the Black Caucus who don't give a fuck about black men or even black Americans. They don't give a fuck about you at all.
Keep talking about deadbeat daddies. When we going to talk about deadbeat moms who keep the children from the daddies? Oh, yes. Get your boots on, black men. We marching. We are marching against the Department of Health and Human Services. We marching on Congressional Black Caucus. Enough is enough. Y'all can thank Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf to the foot. Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf, I want to say thank you. Thank you for waking up a giant. Thank you for giving me the idea that it's time to organize black men against this disgusting family court system, this unjust family court system.
Here's how to never have to worry about money after a car accident.
Sorry, dumbass commercial. We've been talking about this for years. Many years.
Marching in Jersey, we marching in Georgia, we marching in DC, we marching against family court in Baltimore, we marching in Fort Lauderdale, we marching in Miami, we marching in Savannah, Georgia, Augusta, Georgia, we marching in Brooklyn, we marching in the Bronx, we marching in Staten Island, we marching in Manhattan, we marching in Chicago, Detroit, St. Louis, Nashville, Knoxville. We are marching.
Shout out to Perfect Blackness for the $5 donation at the Palmer. Here's the whole video uninterrupted. Oh, okay. I don't know if I can. Let me see something. Oh, it's on his page. All right. Is this? I think this is his page. I think this is his page. He got commercial on his shit like everybody else. Shout out to Perfect Blackness though. Shout out to Perfect Blackness. I think this is his page. Let me see. Nah, you're right. King Kong Conscious. Let me see. That's the conscious stripper.
Report. Now,
Fast forward.
I didn't get my father's. How many baby Black Caucus this unjust family court system? We are marching against the injustice of family court. We don't have a problem paying child support. I never had a problem paying child support. When I went to my first child support hearing for my oldest daughter, my oldest child, baby Smurf, was only 3 months old or younger when her mother took me to child support. 3 months old or younger. And the child support agent told her mother that he did not want to do the order. God is my witness. God, Olodumare, Yame, Chukwu, Amen Ra is my witness. Olofi is my witness. That when I got dragged into child support, when my baby was still an infant, still on milk, her mother didn't want to breastfeed her as a protest against me. Baby Smurf, did your mama tell you she didn't breastfeed you because I wanted her to? She put you on white man's milk. A baby Smurf. Baby Smurf, go ask Mama Smurf why you wasn't breastfed. Baby Smurf, can you please ask Mama Smurf why you wasn't breastfed? Your mother refused to breastfeed you because I wanted her to. She put you on white man's milk. Oh, don't let me get started. Don't let me. I got some stories for that ass. I got some stories, but let me not digress. When we went into the child support hearing, when we went into the child support agent said, this child is barely 3 months old. This child don't need nothing at 3 months. You still on maternity leave. Why do you want a child support order at 3 months? God is my witness. Philadelphia Family Court. Where are my Philadelphia Black men paying child support? Make some noise. And so he said, I don't even want to do the child support order. And you know what I told that man? I said, sir, with all due respect, we are not here because I don't want to take care of my child. We are not here because I don't want to take care of my child. That's not why we're here, sir. Do you know I went to every maternity appointment? I went to every prenatal visit. How many baby fathers go to every single prenatal? I didn't miss one of them in 10 months. I didn't miss one of them in 10 months. Go ask your mom about that. I was there even when she didn't want me there. Let me say that again. I didn't miss a single prenatal visit for my eldest daughter. If we talking facts, can we talk facts? I bought all of Mama Smurf's maternity clothes. Didn't I, Mama Smurf? Everything you needed, did I not get it for you? Everything you needed, did I not get it for you? Everything I needed. Did I not buy all your maternity? Did I not pay anything your insurance wouldn't pay? Did I not go to all the pediatrician appointments? Mama Smurf, can we tell the truth, Mama Smurf? Mama Smurf, Mama Smurf, did I not go to every Lamaze class? Yes, black sisters. I love black women. I was there for mines. I love black women. I was there. Guess what, sisters? I went to every Lamaze class. I went to every Lamaze class. I went to every Lamaze class, and we got on the ground, and I rubbed her stomach, and they taught me how to relax her hips. So when it's time to have the baby, you can help her have your child. And we was in a room full of white women at Chestnut Hill Hospital. I said we was in a room full of white women at Chestnut Hill Hospital. Oh, my memory coming back. My memory is coming back, baby Smurf. My memory's coming back. We was on the floor at Chestnut Hill Hospital. We was the only black family. Because she was bougie. We was the only black family. Both baby mamas bougie. We was the only black family in the Lamaze class. And we got on the floor with the snow bunnies. We got on the floor with the snow bunnies, and I rubbed her stomach, and I held her, and I did everything, and I stretched her legs and stretched her arms, and I stretched her back. Mama Smurf. Mama Smurf. Am I lying, Mama Smurf? Mama Smurf, did I not go to every Lamaze class with you, Mama Smurf? Mama Smurf, did I ever miss a single prenatal appointment, Mama Smurf? Didn't we go to lunch after every prenatal, Mama Smurf? Now, Mama Smurf, I'm going to drop a bomb on you, Mama Smurf. And I'm going to drop a bomb on Ms. Vegan. I'm talking to baby mama number 1, Mama Smurf, and I'm talking to baby mama number 2, Mrs. Vegan. I'm going to give y'all real rap right now. This is from my heart. For all my supporters around the universe right now, from Africa to Alabama, from Jamaica to Jersey. If either one of my children's mothers would have respected me as the father of their child and not try to make me marry them just because they were pregnant. I'm giving y'all the truth right now. This is real Ifa Tunde from the gut. If either one of my children's mothers would have respected me as the father of their child, instead of trying to force me to marry them just because, I would have married them just because. Did y'all hear what I said? I'm going to say it again. I would have did it for my daughters. I would have been miserable. We would probably be divorced by now, but I would have did it for my daughters. The problem was they couldn't even show respect. They couldn't even show respect during the pregnancy. They couldn't even show respect during the first year. I'm going to hold my comments on Mrs. Vegan because I might have to expose her on social media March 29th. I'm going to hold my comments about baby mama number 2 because I might have to expose her if she don't put me in contact with my daughter in the next 2 weeks. So I'm not going to say too much on her because she's getting her own live stream. She's going to get her own live stream. But when baby mama number 1 told me before she gave birth to my baby, when baby mama number 1 told me before she gave birth to my baby that you will be with both of us or neither one of us, who you talking to? Who are you talking to?
And that sounds right because these baby mama chairs will say, if you're not with me, then you're not with one of us. Yeah, they so quick to say that. Yes, I believe that. If you're not with me, then you're not with the baby. You left us. You didn't want us. It's us. See, I believe that. Now that I believe. These baby mama chairs will definitely say, if you don't want me, then you don't want your kid either.
I beg your pardon?
And he said, fuck off.
I beg your pardon? I beg. Who are you? That woman told me you will be with both of us or neither one of us. And then right before she gives birth, she tells me, your daughter is not going to have your last name. Your daughter is not going to have your last name. I said, what are we talking about this for? We already decided our daughter will have my last name. What is the problem at this late date? You're about to give birth in less than a month or two. Why are you now deciding that my daughter is not going to have my last name? And she says, because my mama told me, Grandma Smurf, that I didn't get my father's last name until he married my mama. I didn't get my father's last name until he married my mama. I didn't get my father's last name until he married my mama. God is my witness. What I got to lie for? My ancestors is in Long Beach, California with the prince. What I got to lie for? I swear to Ogun, where the Ogun iron at? Where my Nigerian Africans at? Get the Ogun iron. I will swear to Ogun, my Orisha father, that she said that to me. I ain't got to lie to y'all. Who is y'all for me to be lying to?
It don't matter. These Ku Klux Kings still gonna blame you. It's your fault. You lying and you a deadbeat. I mean, so yeah, you finna lose a lot of female followers with this one, man. I'm just telling you. So yeah, everything he's saying, I believe it. I believe it. I believe that.
I ain't no pastor or politician. I don't care about no public opinion. This is Ogun Tade, na Payena. She said, my mother told me I didn't get my father's last name until he married her. That's what she told me. I didn't get my father's last name until he married her. So you know what I did? I called up Grandma Smurf. All due respect to her, because I do not disrespect elders. I called Grandma Smurf. All due respect to her, because I don't disrespect elders. I'll call Grandma Smurf. I hope all is well with Grandma Smurf. And I said, Grandma Smurf, your daughter just told me that you told her that she should not give my daughter my last name unless I marry her. She said, yeah, Umar, that is right. Because in this family, when we get pregnant, we get married. She said, yeah, Umar, that's right. Because in this family, when we get pregnant, we get married. She said, yeah, Umar, that's right. Because in this family, when we get pregnant, we get married. And I said, Grandma Smurf, I'll never forget it. I said, Grandma Smurf. And I might be blending conversations here because, you know, they all took place right after each other. So they might be blended, but it's all the truth. Okay. And I told Grandma Smurf, I said, listen, I care about your daughter. Your daughter and I met in college at Millersville University. Your daughter and I met at college at Millersville University. Your daughter and I met in college at Millersville University. She dated while I was the assistant residence hall director, school psychologist graduate student, in Gage Hall at Millersville University. Your daughter and I lived on the same floor in the same dorm. Your daughter and I lived on the same floor in the same dorm. I was the graduate assistant, and she was the fine-ass undergrad at that time. And, you know, human nature took its course. We're my Millersville University alumni. Human nature took its course. We're my Millersville University alumni. Human nature took its course. And I said, I care about your daughter. I do. She's the mother of my child. And I told Grandma Smurf, I would like nothing more than to marry the mother of my child. Did I not tell you that, Grandma Smurf, at your kitchen table? You was making Thanksgiving. I think you was cooking your Thanksgiving dinner, Grandma Smurf. You was cooking your Thanksgiving dinner. And you talked to me that you told me I need to marry your daughter, to respect her and make her honorable. And I told Grandma Smurf, I respect your daughter. I care about your daughter. I would like to marry your daughter, maybe, but I can't do it just because she's having my child. I'm not going to do that. I said, I want to continue to date your daughter. I want to continue to get to know your daughter. Yeah, we dated in college on and off for a year or two, but that was it. I graduated and came home. She was still up there for another year. I graduated and came home. She was still at Millersville for another year. I graduated and came home. She was still at Millersville for another year. And I'm sure she wasn't meditating that whole time that I was away from her. I'm sure she wasn't sitting with her hands tucked between her legs that whole year that I was in Philadelphia completing my school psychologist internship with the school district of Philadelphia. I'm sure she just wasn't sitting up there waiting to come home to me. She's at college, and we know what happens at college. Let's cut the cap. So I told Mama Smurf, I still want to date your baby and see if we can make a family out of this. That's what I told your mother, Mama Smurf. I said, I still want to date your daughter, Grandmom Smurf. Grandmom Smurf, I still want to date your daughter and see if we can make a family. Did I not say that, Grandma Smurf? Grandma Smurf, did I not say that, Grandma Smurf?
Did y'all notice that he's talking to the grandma terrorist, but not to the father? You can't make this shit up. I thought the grandma terrorist said she married her husband or her father. Why is he talking to grandma terrorist and not the father? And that's why he got the last name for his daughter. Get the fuck out of here.
I said it.
Get the fuck out of here.
I said it. And Grandma Smurf told me that wasn't good enough. Did y'all hear me, brothers and sisters? I told her that I wanted to explore this further with her daughter. See, as a man, we're not just going to come out and say, yeah, I'm going to marry her because you told me to. Let me do this on my terms. As a man, we're not just going to come out and say, I'm going to marry your daughter because you told me to. As a man, we got to do this on our terms. So if Grandma Smurf would have left me the hell alone, and if Mama Smurf would have stopped trying to bully me into marriage, and if you would have respected me and stopped being so damn disrespectful, you would have got a ring. You would have got a ring, baby. It would have been the worst decision of my life. We would be divorced by now. I probably wouldn't be King Kong consciousness, but you would have got a ring. You would have got married with your silly ass, but you kept listening to your mama. You kept listening to your mama. Do this to him. Do that to him. And then when y'all pulled that courtroom stunt, when that man bust your windows out, and instead of taking him to court, you took me to court. That man bust the windows out your car and threatened my daughter's life. And instead of taking him to court, you take me to court and you put makeup on your body. Lord have mercy. Am I lying, ancestors? Am I lying? She put makeup on her body and took pictures into court. Put makeup on her body, took pictures into court, and told these people, I abused you. And then when the judge tells me to look at the pictures, I said, time out. Time out.
Hey, not the false allegation. Not the false allegations. Not the false allegations. Oh, he's going through the same thing a lot of us have been through. Wow. Not him. Not him. False allegations. That's what they do best.
Time out. The judge says he has a right to see the evidence. The bailiff passes me the pictures from Mama Smurf. I couldn't believe this. I said, these are not bruises because number one, I never touched her. And number two, this is makeup. This is makeup. This is makeup. This is mascara. This ain't. I said, Judge, Asian female. Shout out to the Rice Bunny Brigade. Asian female judge. Shout out to the Rice Bunny Brigade. Asian female judge. Shout out to the Rice Bunny Brigade. Shout out to the Rice Bunny Brigade. Shout out to the Rice Bunny Brigade.
Nigga, go ahead. Keep going.
The Rice Bunny saved me. Shout out to the Rice Bunny. You still can't date him and you still can't wife him. Brothers, you still can't date them and you still can't wife them. It is Black Queens forever. Somebody text me, said, Dr. Umar, after all you've been through with your baby mamas, do you still defend Black women? You damn right I do, because I came from one. Dr. Umar, with all you've been through with your baby moms, do you still defend black women? You damn right I do, because I came from one. Dr. Umar, with all you've been through, do you still defend black women? I'm going to defend black women until the day I die. I said black queens forever, snow bunnies never. Not every baby mama acts like Mama Smurf, and not every baby mama acts like Mrs. Vegan.
But at the same time, you won't call the motherfuckers out.
Bitter milk.
Yeah, let me say that 3 times.
Bitter milk.
One more time.
Bitter milk.
Yeah.
These are 2 isolated incidents. I wouldn't paint all my beautiful African sisters with the same brush.
But you paint all the black men for black women's downfall. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
I wouldn't paint all my beautiful African sisters with the same brush.
Yeah.
She said, why didn't you marry one? I just explained that. I just explained that, sister. And if you ask another goofy ass.
Now you see how that black woman. Now you.
You fucking nigga fucking poop.
Now after all the shit he said on why he didn't marry the 2 baby mama tears, or at least the first baby mama tears, why is it the black queen that come out saying, why didn't you marry one of them?
You fucking nigga fucking poop.
See what I mean? See what I mean? They would never take accountability. They would never call out the bullshit these terrorists do.
You fucking nigga
She still
fucking
asking
poop.
why they didn't marry her. You can't make this shit. Let's say that again.
Not every baby mama acts like Mama Smurf, and not every baby mama acts like Mrs. Vegan. These are 2 isolated incidents. I wouldn't paint all my beautiful African sisters with the same brush. I wouldn't paint all my beautiful African sisters with the same brush. She said, why didn't you marry one? I just explained that. I just explained that, sister. And if you ask another goofy ass question, I'm going to block your ass. Why didn't you marry them? I just told you why they didn't get married, because they tried to bully me into marriage, and they were extremely, extremely disrespectful during the pregnancy. Extremely disrespectful. Extremely disrespectful. And if you want me to put the icing on the cake for Mama Smurf, I'm going to put the icing on the cake for Mama Smurf. And I'm going to give y'all one piece of Mrs. Vegan, and I'm going to end this. So let me give you this. I don't care about your questions because I don't care about your clarity. I'm only saying this for my day ones in case they have. I don't care about the rest of y'all, what y'all think. If you're not an FDMG donor, if you're not a member of the Ifa Tunde Army, I really don't care what you think. Y'all should know me by now. Y'all should know me by now. Okay, I didn't finish the photos. So I looked at the photos. I'm sorry. I had ADHD moment. Ancestral diversion for higher development. I had an ADHD moment. Ancestral diversion for higher development. And so I told the judge, this is nothing but makeup. The judge looked at the pictures. The judge said, yeah, he's right. These are not real images of bruises. I challenged the judge to have her stand up and show a bruise. She couldn't show a bruise. So she started getting nasty with the judge because the judge told her, don't ever come in my courtroom and lie. She got nasty with the judge. The judge made the bailiff go stand next to Mama Smurf. This is where Baby Smurf get her nasty ass attitude. This is where Baby Smurf gets her nasty ass attitude, like mama like daughter. Like mama like daughter. You are definitely your mother's child, Baby Smurf. You are definitely your mother's child, Baby Smurf. You are definitely your mother's child, Baby Smurf.
You ain't lying. Shout out to Cali West, Miami, man. Subscribe to his channel and fuck with him definitely on Facebook as well. He's doing the Lord's work. Shout out to Cali West, Miami, man. Shout out to him for the $5 donation. He said, keep your foot on this fake 855 chiladas like the Kofi wearing Dr. Umar. He's a deadbeat too. Imagine that. Shout out to Mr. Palm and the Cows gang. Salute to you, my brother. He ain't lying though. That his daughter is a baby mama tears like the mama. Apple don't fall far from the tree. Cali West, Miami. If you don't know, subscribe to my new channel, man. Victim of Volunteer, man. Slowly growing, man. Pre-recorded videos about motherfuckers claiming victims, but really volunteers, and it's up to y'all to make that call. I think I'm gonna do him for victim of volunteer. I think I'm gonna do a victim of volunteer video on this one, man. Shout out to my man Dwayne Dinger for the $10 donation. He said, "Shut up, Sitmar." Shut up, Sitmar Johnson. What up, Mr. Palmer? Salute to you, brother. No, he ain't lying about the terrorists. He sound like one of us and shit. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, like I said, it's never too late. But at the same time, when it comes to him, it's too late to me. I would have to see some real actions, some real movement, some real soldiering for me to be like, oh, you know what? All right, I'm with it. But now, nah. But she tried to lie and say he beat me. See what I'm saying? This is a terrorist.
And so the judge told the bailiff to go stand next to Mama Smurf, and she said, "One more word out of you, and you will be arrested for contempt of court. One more word out of you, and you will be arrested for contempt of court. One more word out of you, and you will be arrested for contempt of court." So we leave the courtroom, right? We leave the courtroom. Grandpop Smurf and Grandma Smurf are waiting outside of the family court building. This is when family court was on 12th Street. For all my Philadelphia Africans, this is when family court was on 12th Street. It wasn't up on Arch Street yet. This was on 12th Street. For my Philadelphia Africans, my fellow brothers paying child support who can't see your children. This is when family court was on 12th Street. I call him Smurf because I don't want to give her legal name. I still want to protect her. That's the mother of my child. So I call her Mama Smurf because I don't want to give her a legal name. Not at this time anyway. If it comes to that, it comes to that. But not at this time. I don't want to give their legal name because I know how trifling the YouTubian struggle streamers are. I know how trifling the YouTubian struggle streamers are. And so when we get outside, Grandpop Smurf says, "What? They didn't like," he said, "What happened?" And she said, "They let him go or something." And he was like, "What? They let him go?" So he comes over to me. "You put your hands on my daughter?" I said, "I never touched your fucking daughter. What are you talking about? I never put hands on your daughter." And I'm not mad at Grandpop Smurf because that's what a father's supposed to do. He was lied to by his wife and daughter. I can't blame him. Grandpop Smurf, I ain't got no issue with you. Except you should have made your daughter let me see my child. But I ain't got no issue with you. You doing what a father's supposed to do. You were lied to. You were told by your daughter that I abused her. You didn't know no better. So I don't even fault Grandpop Smurf. He did what a father supposed to do. He wanted to fight the man who abused his daughter. So we was about to fight. And then that's when the family court police separated us. They grabbed me by the neck. They damn near grabbed me and lifted me and dragged me all the way through the damn family court like I had a gun or something. Was all that necessary? I guess because he was older than me. I guess they wanted to protect him instead of me. They grabbed me like 6, 7 cops, grabbed me and dragged me through the whole family court. No, I can't stop cursing, but you could get off my live if you want. You could get off my live if you want, because if you say something else disrespectful, I'm going to block you. So that was that. That day changed everything because I said, bro, you at the point of no return. This woman lied in court to try to get you shut down. No psychologist, no clinical psychologist, no school psychologist, no principal, no FDMG, no therapist, no diagnostician, no. She tried to get me put on the domestic abuse list. Child abuse list, domestic abuse, that's a felony crime. That woman tried to destroy me while she did nothing to the man who threatened my daughter's life and bust her windows out and left the death note. She tried to destroy my life while she did nothing to the man who bust her windows out, threatened her life, and left the death note. Thank God I called the police and had that police report. Thank God I called the police and had that police report.
So he's saying another man came over there and busted windows out and left a threat note, and she blamed him instead of the nigga that did it. Wow. What they do to set up, boy, these about to tell you, these baby mama tales ain't shit. Now, I see why he ain't married her. You caused all this shit, hell no, I ain't marrying you. Shit, you already fucked up having a kid with her. Why would I be fucking up to marry her? You talking about you talking about suicide mission. Damn. He ain't never say none of this shit. And that's what I'm saying, man. You see, in my opinion, Umar could have been pro-black, pan-African, and talk about the greater good for black liberation, but also talk about the bad niggas that we got around us that we need to stay away from. You see what I'm saying? And that would have been way more respect. When you just panhandling saying it's black men's fault on why black women are what they are, but he's talking about the same black women that we all talk about. Okay, that's why I say, man, too late to me. Too late for me. As far as him, to me, it's too late. He went through the same shit that a lot of you brothers still going through, went through. You know what I'm saying? And now he want to have a revolution to against the black caucus and this child support system with men, black men who don't like snow bunnies. Yeah.
Thank God I called the police and had that police report. Baby Smurf, you are your mama's daughter. You look just like her. You act just like her. Baby Smurf, she spit you out, Baby Smurf. I still love you, Baby Smurf. You're a little crazy right now. I still love you. Once you out your mama house, I think we can build a relationship then.
Shit.
I still love you. I don't blame you for none of this, Baby Smurf. I blame your mama. She put the battery in your back. She's talking through you. You are the robot. You are the proxy. You are the duplicate. I don't blame you, Baby Smurf. Your father still loves you. You don't know no better. All you know is what you've been told. That's a shame that your mama lying to you. But I'm sure you and I will work it out when the time comes. Now, I'm going to give y'all one little piece from Mrs. Vegan. The small piece. I can't give you the major because I respect her and I don't want to drop bombs unless she don't let me see my daughter in the next 2 weeks. And if you live in Philadelphia and you know Mrs. Vegan, please get word to her. Get word to her brother. Get word to her mother at the restaurant. Let those vegan people know Dr. Umar needs to see his daughter in 2 weeks or he's going to tell people the truth. See, I went to every doctor's appointment for my baby, every prenatal for my eldest daughter. I went to every Lamaze class for my oldest daughter. I went to everything for baby Smurf. I was allowed to go to nothing for my royal princess. My baby girl by Mrs. Vegan, she didn't let me go to no doctor's appointments except the first doctor's appointment. She didn't let me go to no doctor's appointments except the first doctor's appointment. She kept me in the dark. When baby Smurf was born, I was there. When baby Smurf was born at Chestnut Hill Hospital, I was there. When baby Smurf came into this world, guess what? I was the first person to hold her after the Neanderthal delivery doctor. After that racist, nasty ass Neanderthal delivery doctor, I was the first person to hold baby Smurf. Did you know that, baby Smurf? Baby Smurf, I held you before your mama. I held you before your grandmama. Baby Smurf, did your mama tell you that I was the first person to hold you? Did your mama tell you I was in that delivery room with her for what, 14 hours? However long it took, we was there through the whole night, and then the sun came up and you came out. It was the most beautiful thing. Baby Smurf, when you were born, right? I think it was raining. If it wasn't raining, it was springtime because you was born in May, but it was raining. It was dark. She was in labor overnight. And this is how I knew you was my child, because as soon as the sun came up, you came out. It was the most beautiful thing. As soon as the sun came up, you came out. It was the most beautiful thing. And the Neanderthal put you in my hands. He wrapped you in a white cloth and he put you in my hands, and I did a prayer over baby Smurf. I prayed over my baby. Yes, I did. I prayed over my baby. And then I gave you to your mother. Now, baby Smurf, let me clarify something that your mother lied to you about. Baby Smurf, I want to talk about the birth certificate. When Grandmom Smurf told your mother not to give you my last name, Listen to me, baby Smurf. This is for you, baby Smurf. When Grandma Smurf told Mama Smurf not to give you my last name, I told your mother I'm going to need a paternity test.
I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad. Now, shout out to him for that one. Yeah, since you don't want to give me the last name, I need a DNA. I need a DNA. I need a DNA. Shout out to XL Pro for the $5 cash app. He says, salute Couch Gang. Salute my brother. I ain't mad about that. Shit. I ain't mad at all.
I'm going to need a paternity test. My daughter not getting my last name, I'm going to need a paternity test. And your mother was absolutely enraged at my statement. She said that is an insult and that is disrespect for you to tell me you need a paternity test. And I said it is disrespectful for you not to give my daughter my last name. So after you were born, your mother remained in the hospital for a couple days, Chestnut Hill, Germantown Avenue. Your mother called me one night while she was still in the hospital, postpartum, and she said, you have to come and sign the birth certificate. I knew what was about to happen. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So I dropped
child support. That's what's going to happen. That's why he decided he knew that child support. You signed the birth certificate? Oh, automatic child support. Well, that ain't my kid. Well, shit. You signed the birth certificate? Shit.
drive up to Chestnut Hill Hospital. It's nighttime. It's like 8, 9 at night. She waited until the nighttime because Mama Smurf and Grandma Smurf had to come up with their schemes. Oh, they some scheming ass people. Mama Smurf is a scheming ass woman, and she gave it right to baby Smurf. So I walks into the hospital room at Chestnut Hill Hospital. I walked into the hospital room at Chestnut Hill Hospital, and the birth certificate paperwork, it was like 3 to 5 sheets of paper. And she already had the papers folded back to the last page. She didn't say, read this and sign it. It's for the birth certificate. You know what this woman did? She went to the last page, folded the paperwork back, gave me an ink pen, and said, sign right here. I just need you to sign right here. You don't need to read it. You just need to sign right here. And I said to myself, do I look like a fool? I didn't say that to her. I said it to myself. I said, do I look like a fool? You think I'm going to walk into this white man's hospital with my scheming ass baby mom, and I'm just going to sign the last page and not read the first couple pages? Do you think I'm a damn fool? So I read the whole thing, and I believe she had her last name where the last name goes, or she had not filled it out. And I gave her the paperwork and I walked out. I said, I'm done with this and I'm leaving. And she said, why are you always thinking I'm up to something? She the one who started yelling. I didn't scream in no hospital. I didn't scream. I didn't raise my voice in no hospital. I gave her back the birth certificate paperwork. And I think I said, I'm tired of you playing games. I'm out. And she started yelling at me. And she said, why you think somebody always trying to do something to you? Why you always think I'm trying to get over on you? And I left. And she took me to child support court and we did the blood tests. Even though we waited on the blood tests, I still went to every pediatrician appointment. Do you hear me, baby Smurf? Because I pretty much knew you was mine. But so she didn't want to give you my last name at first. She changed her mind to avoid the paternity test, but I did it anyway. And that's a big reason why your mama hates me. Did you hear what I said, baby Smurf? Your mother gave you my last name in the end, so I wouldn't take the paternity test. I took the paternity test anyway. I pretty much knew you were mine, but because I knew I had 18 years of hell ahead of me, Because I knew I had 18 years of hell ahead of me, I said, you better take this paternity test.
Now, I want you to understand, even your great black hope even said that he knew he was going to go through 18 years of slavery, 18 years of turmoil, 18 years of baby mama terrorism. He did a DNA test. And he did say that she ended up giving her the last name so he wouldn't do the DNA. You can't make this shit up.
And just make sure, because you're going to go through hell over the next 18 months. Excuse me, 18 years. And that's all I'm going to say.
So with that being said, I told you, even he know how bad this system is. He know how these baby mama terrorists will throw you under the bus and lie and say you beat me and you a deadbeat and all these low lies. But he still blame black men for black women downfall. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about, Cal's gang. He knows. Been there, done that. Never told this story a day in his life. Even the one he talked about in 2018, he never talked about this. He never talked about this. He talked about, going to, dealing with the vegan, but he ain't talked this depth. See, if he'd have been doing this back in the day when he was talking to Pan-African pro-black and being righteous to the ones that deserve to be queens and kings and shit like that, but called out these devilish baby mama terrorists and these civil forces, it'd have been I think it would have been different circumstances. But now, I don't know. They looking good.
About Mama Smurf, but nobody hit your mom. I think she said I beat her mom up in the hospital. What? What? I hit your mother in a hospital while she was holding you right after giving. Man. Mama Smurf, did you really tell your daughter that? I mean, I know you had to come up with some lies for why you kept me out of her life, but my goodness, that was a bad lie, man. Don't do Mama Smurf. Did you really tell baby Smurf that I was beating on you? Why would you lie like that? I never hit you in my life. If there's any woman I've ever dated that I physically assaulted, will you please come forward? If there's any woman I've ever dated that I physically assaulted, will you please come forward? My goodness, we got to stop the cat. Is there a police report? Is there a restraining order? Is there an arrest record? Is there something on paper, brothers and sisters? Now, I'm done with Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf. I wish them the best. Baby Smurf, get your interview money. You ain't got much to tell because you don't know shit, but so be it. Let me go to Miss Vegan because this is the new battle. The real battle is for my princess of Pan-Africanism, my baby girl. Let me give y'all one little piece of Miss Vegan. I went to every prenatal appointment for baby Smurf. I only went to the first one for the princess of Pan-Africanism. I went to almost every pediatrician appointment for baby Smurf when she was young. I wasn't invited to a single one by Mrs. Vegan. I was there when baby Smurf was born. I was the first African to hold my child when she was born, baby Smurf. I was not invited to the birth of the princess of Pan-Africanism. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say, Ms. Vegan, I hope you listening. Ms. Vegan, you better arrange for me to see my baby. Brothers and sisters, Dr. Umar was not invited to the birth of his second. Vegan on the phone. I was blowing up on the conscious community. I was blowing up all over the world because we conceived my baby right around the Chicago interview. Shout out to my Chicago Africans. Shout out to my Chicago Africans. I was on the phone with Mrs. Vegan driving back from my Harlem lecture, October 30th, 2010, that made me the international icon that I am today, brothers and sisters. So I want y'all to put this into context. Dr. Umar gets Miss Vegan pregnant right before September 18th, 2010, the Chicago interview, the infamous Chicago interview that made me a legend. Then 6 weeks later, he goes to New York and blows down Harlem and takes over the Black consciousness movement. And I've had it in my hands for 15 years. King Kong consciousness, 15 years. And so when I'm driving back from Harlem, I don't even know I'm about to blow up, y'all. I'm on the phone with my baby mom, Miss Vegan, baby mom. I don't even know I'm about to become the biggest name in Black consciousness in the world. I just left Harlem. I'm on the phone. When is the next doctor's appointment? Don't worry about it. I want to come to the doctor's appointment. Don't worry about it. I don't need you at the next doctor's appointment. What? Huh? I went to all my first baby's doctor's appointments. Why can't I go to my second baby? I don't want you there. I don't need you there. I said, okay. When is she scheduled to be born? I want to be there. She said, I'm not having her at a hospital. I'm having her at a birthing center. I'm not having her at a hospital. I'm having her at a birthing center. No problem. I understand you follow vegan rules. I'm with you. No problem. I understand you follow vegan rules. I'm with you. No problem. I understand you follow vegan rules. I'm with you. So she gives me the date that my daughter is supposed to be born, right? I'm talking about baby mama number 2. We talking 2011. I call her a few weeks before her due date because she wasn't letting me go to no prenatal visits. And if you don't produce my child in 2 weeks, the whole world going to know why you didn't let me go to no prenatal visits. The whole world going to find out if you don't produce my child, Mrs. Vegan. So I call her up. I said, it's almost time for your due date. I call her up. God is my witness. The ancestors are here. The ancestors are here from Africa to Alabama. I said, it's almost time for you to give birth to our baby. When is the due date? Where is the birthing center? I'm going to be there for my daughter. You kept me from all the prenatal visits, but I'm coming to the birth. I didn't feel right. I was at all baby Smurfs doctor's appointments. I went to the Lamaze class, everything, and I was being shut out by baby mom number 2. I was being shut out by baby mom number 2. I was being shut out by baby mom number 2. And when I called baby mom and said, it's almost time for you to give birth. Guess what baby mom told me, y'all? Guess what baby mom number 2, Miss Vegan, told me when I called her? She said she's already here. I couldn't believe this shit. She said she's already here. She said, I said, what? 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 What do you mean my daughter is already here? I gave birth to her 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
what the fuck?
And then Umar said, what the fuck? Damn. See, I told you these baby mama tears are scandalous. Scandalous. They so scandalous. They so scandalous. Shout out to Perfect Black for the $5 donation. She said, this is why you don't go crashing out all over the internet about your father, because of what your mama told you about him. His daughter like a fool. Not just a fool, but a goddamn fool. And
you fucking nincom fucking poop.
And a nickum fucking poop. That nigga said, what the fuck?
What? What? What do you mean my daughter is already here?
2 weeks.
I gave birth to her 2 weeks ago. What the fuck? What? Excuse me? What? You knew I wanted to be there and you didn't call me when you were going into labor? You had my daughter without me? She said, I didn't think you cared. I said, you's a goddamn lie. I wanted to go to every appointment and you denied me. I wanted to go to every appointment and you denied me. How dare you sit here? I told you to your face I want to be there when my baby is born and you denied me the right to be there. And then I said, this sounds real funny. I said, this situation sounds real funny. Am I lying, Mrs. Vegan? Am I lying, Mrs. Vegan? Am I lying, Mrs. Vegan? I said, this situation is crazy. I said, I'm going to need a blood test. I said, we can have the paternity company come to your mama house because neither baby mom ever let me know where they lived. Some of y'all say you should have just rolled up on your child. How? How? Neither baby mom ever let me know where they live. And family court will not give the father the mother's residence if she don't let him. Not in Philadelphia. Because I've asked. I've never known where my daughters lay their heads at. I don't know today, didn't know then. They kept it from me. So I had to go to the grandmom vegan. Grandmom vegan. So I had to see my daughter at grandma vegan's house. Now, when I go there for the first time, I knew she was my child. This for my baby girl, princess of Pan-Africanism. I knew she was my child because when her mother gave birth, although she didn't invite me, I had a dream that night that she was having some complications. The ancestors brought me a dream. My daughter was inside of a car, and one of the belts under the hood was wrapped around her neck. I was flying back from some other city, and I was rushing to get back home to get to the car repair shop to untangle this cord from around my daughter's neck. This was the dream, brothers and sisters. It was scary as hell. This baby was hanging from a cord from a car, and I'm in an airplane flying back. And when I walked into Grandma Vegan's house for the first time, when I walked into Grandma Vegan's house for the first time and saw my baby, I said, oh my God, that's the baby from the dream. The ancestors showed me my daughter before I saw her, brothers and sisters. Are y'all listening to me? Where my African spiritualists at? Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Where my African spiritualists at? Y'all know the ancestors were telling me your daughter's mother is having your child right now. The car was the mother. The ancestors speak through symbol. The car was the mother. The cord was the cord, the umbilical cord. It was wrapped around my baby neck. This is how I know you was meant to be here, princess of Pan-Africanism. This is how I knew you was meant to be here, princess of Pan-Africanism. This is how I knew you was meant to be here, princess of Pan-Africanism, because the ancestors showed me that your mother was having complications with you. And the ancestors were showing me that your baby needs you right now, but I didn't know where you were. And when your mother finally told me the date when you were born, I said, that's around the time I had the dream. And when I walked into your grandmama house and I saw you for the first time, I said, that's my baby. That's the same baby from the dream. I'm a priest of the ancestors, in case y'all don't know. So I get truth even when I don't have evidence. I'm a priest of the ancestors, in case y'all don't know. I get proof even when I don't have the evidence. So I was mad at myself, y'all. I was mad. I said, you already been through this. Because of your sexual indiscretions, your undisciplined self, you're going to go through this again. It's all my fault. Black men, if we are going to be kings, we have to admit it's our fault. It's my fault.
Shout out to Face Facts for $4.99. He said if family court doesn't let you know where the baby mama Tez lives, you can use this to your advantage. You're right. Absolutely right. Shout out to you, my brother. Now, he say it's his fault. We have to take accountability. That's a fact. We have to take accountability for our fuck-ups. But I'm not going to sit back and say it's all my fault. No. It ain't all my fault that the baby mama Tez is not allowing me to see my kids. It's my fault that I had sex with the wrong motherfucker. That's my fault. But as far as the alienation and not let me go to the birth and be around my kid and the manipulation, abuse and shit they called on my kids, that ain't my motherfucking fault. It's your fault, bitch. And any motherfucker they want to sit back and take punishment for something that you know you didn't cause, shame on you, sucker. I'm not eating that. Nope. It's my fault, and we got to take accountability for what we did or what we do. But I'm not taking no accountability for something that a bitch did. No.
I take full responsibility for what happened to my oldest.
But he only saying that because he want to keep the followers around. You know what I'm saying? He still, you know what I'm saying, he ain't blaming on the black queen. So that's why he's doing it. I know why he's doing it. He want to keep that you dig going. You know what I'm saying?
I take full responsibility for what happened to my youngest.
Fuck that. Don't tell me you finna cry. You started to get flashbacks right there, but nah, I'm not about to that was it. I'm not about to take blame for what another bitch did. No, sorry. I'm letting y'all know, man, do not take blame for something that somebody else caused. It's not your fault. You take accountability because, you know, hey, I had sex with the wrong person, or, you know, I should have left alone when I knew she wasn't that right, she wasn't that bright, or I thought I could change her and all that shit. That's on us. Or we stayed long in a relationship for the kids when we really knew that shit wouldn't work out anyway. That's our fault. But if the bitch alienating you and abusing the kid and taking the kid to some other nigga and going to court and putting you in jail and shit like that, ain't your motherfucking fault. And don't be a sucker to say it is. It's their motherfucking fault. You ain't the one that forced them to do that. They made a choice to keep you away. They made a choice to try to make you suffer. They made a choice to manipulate that kid. They made a choice to even hurt that kid. Destroy that kid. Kill that kid. That's the motherfucking fault. Don't you ever take blame for something that somebody else did. Fuck that and fuck you. I wish I would. Nah, it ain't all my fault. Nah. I know my 3 fuck ups. And it ain't because of the alienation, the baby mama terrorism, the courts. Nah, it's your motherfucking fault, bitch. I would never take accountability for somebody else's shit. A motherfucker try to pull that stuff, try to put on, nah, bitch, I ain't taking that one. Nah, bitch. Somebody else take that shit. Don't you ever let nobody let you take blame for something you ain't do. Yeah, but it's my fault. Nah, it ain't your fault, fam. She alienating you, that's her fault. Nah, fuck out of here. Nah. Stop taking accountabilities for other people's fuck ups. Nah. But I know why. Again, he's doing it because he don't want to lose that money. He already fucked up. Matter of fact, before we get out of here, because I'm gonna get on the couch, I want to show y'all the comments from that video. Oh, where that motherfucker at? Just got to look at it. Man, she light skinned. This is baby mama right here, up here. Is that his baby mama? Is that one of his baby mama? Light skinned chick.
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on takeout.
Man. Shit.
You please ask my.
Let's look at the comments. Now he exposing the truth right now. Let's look at the comment. Now, even though he said why he didn't marry him and why he inside of activity. Okay, so this person says you didn't want to marry her, but yet you got them both pregnant. Dude is a joke. See, now I think it's a dude though. He said you didn't want to marry her, but you got both of them pregnant. See, I want y'all to understand. He said why he didn't marry them. He said why he didn't marry him. He said he didn't marry him because the first one, I know he's up there, the first one, wanted to force him to get married just to get married. Somebody else says this guy has played the victim his entire life. He takes accountability for nothing. This one says FDMG donation forever. Taking care of them kids, never. And laughing. This person said, dude never talked about his children this much. In all the years he owned up those trap bandos in Delaware. And again, he did talk about his kids in 2018. But see, a lot of people don't know about that video. A lot of people won't even talk about that video. But he ain't talking about all the time, but he have talked about his 2 kids. This one says, this man is so toxic. I'm glad he's not my dad or a child's dad. Of course not. Most of you baby mama tears, y'all like convicts. Now this one says, now he talking about standing with black men. Yeah, the backlash from the queens has been hell. Now that right there, I agree with that. Now you want to talk about standing with black men when it comes to these terrorists, see, in the system. See, I agree with that one. I agree with that 100%. This person said, her name is Nurse Stephanie Victoria. If you understand how important a father in the home is, then why didn't you marry them? Why would they respect you when you did not provide them with security? The security of no, you are committed. See, that's what I'm saying. See, since he didn't marry him, it's his fault, even though they decided to open their legs before marriage. I told you, these baby mama terrorists will always support a baby mama terrorist. They will always blame Jermaine. It's always gonna be Jermaine's fault. She steady saying, why you married him? My thing is, why'd you have sex with before you got married? Another person says Umar's unfit to lead. His status is of a hip hop artist. He only had big words and a loud mouth, but his example of living is low. Remove yourself from the pulpit and sit in the congregation to learn. Well, that's y'all motherfuckers that look at him as a leader. So that's on all you dumb motherfuckers. See, no different from the preachers and these fake ass pastors and these Al Sharptons and shit. So that's y'all dumb motherfuckers. Just like y'all fighting for DEI that didn't give you no benefits of that shit at all. At least not for black men. This one says, so after 10 years of throwing black men under the bus for donations, is black men must unite. And I agree with this one. Nah, handle your business. He said, handle your business, King Kong. That's on you. I agree with that. Yes, I agree with that. Handle your business, King Kong. This one said, what does breast milk have to do with being an absentee father? Deflect. What the hell is he even talking about? Go mend your relationship with your daughters. Now, this one says collecting child support and keeping kids away from a person is real because I went through it, or because the guy she was dealing with couldn't have kids. So she tried to make it to where my kids will only see the guy as their father by keeping them away from me. Plus, she tried to make him feel like he was the father. So to keep my kids, well, it ain't showing nothing else. Let's see what the comments response about that. He said down here, if I wouldn't have done what I did, I would have felt less of a man by not going to the system to keep my kids from not knowing who their father was. Even it caused me to automatically get put on child support. I felt like I did the right thing. There's so much going on. She was basically forcing me not to give a fuck. But if I would have given up on my kids, they wouldn't have never known me as their father. Okay. This person said, I see that they have nothing to say about this. All of a sudden, their fingers jammed. This person said, congrats on doing the right thing and making everything in the power to be in their babies' lives. Many come online complaining about mother's behavior, but took no actions to revert the situation. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. This person said, man, I feel you. No Diddy. Been through the same shit, bro. This person said, tired. So that means she didn't succeed, correct? This person says, Dr. Umar, believe it or not, is not being truthful about his faithfulness and paying his child support. Lennon Honor brought up his sad court documents, and he has been a seriously lacking provider. I feel sorry for the daughters. So I guess they saying some documents saying he won't pay his child support like he's supposed to. This person said, boy, hush. You went to court and paternity was established before you started paying. Quit crying on the internet and get a lawyer, bitch. Another one said, I truly hope your daughters get to spend more time with you. Dr. Umar, healing is needed. It's been too many years. This person says, so he didn't want to see his first child because mom was the issue. Yet he want to see the second child, yet his baby mom is also the issue. What the fuck, and y'all fall for this? This one says, I'm tired of paying my child support each month. Both of my kids live with their mother in another state. And not once did she bring my kids to me in my state for years. I always got to come up there to visit them for a day or a few days, spend even more money, tired of this shit. This person say no black man should be on child support. This person says that's not her job, sir. Your child support payments likely don't even cover half the actual cost of the children's expenses. Why don't you send for your kids during the summer like many other respectable parents do who live far away from their kids instead of complaining about how you should had been a bet so bet on the internet. I told you these baby mama tears would never, ever, ever go against the code. And there ain't nothing that he said about that. But she switched it around saying, why don't you do this, do that, and that's not her job and all that shit. But it's his job to go fly over there. This will say, how about you go back to court and make that provision for her to send your kids to you, especially since she moved, you didn't. It's not fair to you. And that's what I'm saying. She moved, but yeah, this bitch is sided with the baby mama tears. So this is what I want you to understand. These pro-black women that y'all say throw your fists ups, they only side with you until you talk about getting rid of the system of child support, Section 8, link cards, vouchers, and everything else under the sun. Then you're against the black woman. Now, if you talking about the white man fucking up our community and bringing drugs to the community and police brutality and all that shit, they're on your side. But when you say dismantle child support, when you say get rid of government daddy's handouts, they will hate you. They will not go for you. They will not support you. They will try to destroy you because, again, these are the right hands of the white supremacy. They are down for what benefits them. And if you go against their benefits, it's over with. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. The only black women that cares and agree with this is usually ones who was raised by fathers. Fathers been in the picture, raised by with men around, conservative, two-parent household. The ones that got values, the ones that got sense, the ones that know bullshit, the ones that support men, and the ones that don't believe in this baby mama terrorist bullshit. I just want you to understand that. But what's fucking him up now, in my opinion, is the fact that now you want to go Voltron and get men to come together so we can fight the black caucus in this system when, again, this is a men problem. White, black, blue, or green, don't matter about the color. And ain't no one little group gonna turn around and change the goddamn thing. Not even put a dent on it. Especially talking about going to the black caucus. They don't give a fuck about you. One of them black caucus got a black Caribbean woman, a Haitian woman, who is talking about supporting immigration and shit. And like I told y'all before, guys, ain't no man exempt from dealing with this court system and these baby mama terrorists. Let me let Denzel one more time speak on behalf of Malcolm X.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm about to talk about this on Victim of Volunteer, man. Because now he say he wanna form like Voltron and come together and try to fight this court system out of all these fucking years. I told y'all, man, you can learn a lot from a dummy. I tell you that. You can learn a lot from a dummy, man. Hey guys, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Sorry I made this one long, but I had to convert and talk about the Umar thing. And I'm glad y'all stayed as long as y'all did. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, subscribe to the new channel, Victim of Volunteer. This shit is going well. And I just want y'all to understand that ain't nothing wrong being pro-black, ain't nothing wrong being Pan-African, ain't nothing wrong being for your community. But at the same time, you can't just call out the good things of the community without calling out the bullshit that's destroying our community. And it ain't just a white man far yonder. So my thing is, until we call out and dismantle the bullshit in our community, then the community is always going to be what it is, the community. And baby mama terrorism and the right hand of white supremacy. And the system will continue to destroy our system of our community as long as we got these baby mama terrorists and these low-life to ass sympathy forces and these fake-ass conscious pros in our motherfucking hoods. So on that note, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I will be live tomorrow. I'm Mr. Palmer, and this conversation is over. Fuck child support. Peace. Put them boots in this motherfucker, because we got to evict all these stank-ass baby mama terrorists out this motherfucker.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? What's wrong with you?
Exactly. Hey, look, you ain't paying my motherfucking rent for 9 months. Oh, no. Hell no, I don't want no motherfucking sex.
I'm Mr. Palmer, bitch. I don't do that sucker shit. Yeah. Better have my motherfucking money. Punk ass bitch. What I don't understand, how you be so strong and be so independent and be a bum bitch. You got help from Gummy Daddy, and you get them PPP loans. Yet you haven't paid shit, so you need to get gone. This Umar, y'all. You haven't paid your fucking rent for a whole 9 damn months. Hell no. Got my crib all smelly and nasty from trash and blunts. Oh, hell no. Fuck this, get the fuck out. Fuck you being homeless and at least want it. Here's your eviction notice, so yeah, you need to get the fuck out of here. Your ass get in the big thing. Your ass is about to get the boot. Your ass get in the big thing. Your ass is about to get the boot. Yeah. Your ass get in the big thing. Your ass is about to get the boot. Your ass get in the big thing. Hey, Umar, sing this shit with me. Your ass is about to get the boot. Booting all these fake conscious motherfuckers out. Your ass get in the big thing. Your ass is about to get the boot. Yeah. Y'all heard what he said, y'all. Your ass is about to get the boot. You gotta boot all these baby mama tears whores. Your ass get in the big thing. Your ass is about to get the boot. 2025, Umar saying we gotta build a revolution, and it will not be televised. As we go against the system that we call family court, a $61 billion business that ain't going nowhere. The Ku Klux Klan gonna use that because that's a powerful mechanism to destroy the black man. Outside of the police, outside of the National Guards, outside of the state troopers, and all that shit. Yeah. You know what? I gotta go ahead and play this song for you baby mama terrorists. When y'all sit back whining and crying about what a nigga ain't did and all that bullshit, I told y'all the only solution is Walmart. Walmart is always hiring. Yeah. Yeah. Man, these bitches got me fucked up, man. Baby mama tell tomorrow she needs some money. Man, you better go to Walmart. Walmart is always hiring. 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 Wonder holler broke, bitch, you get some child support. Section 8 Obamacare, your ass better sell some dope. I ain't here to save your hope, I'm telling you in the dope. Better save your lean card or a twerking liquor store. Better shake it for Habib, better shake it for Mr. Chan, better shake it for Tyrone, bitch, I don't give a damn. Matter of fact, only fans gon' find your ass a stam. Who is shopping sub, cause bitch, I'm not your fucking man. It's not my fault you got 5 baby daddies with 4 fucking kids and no else to fucking live. Not my problem, better get your ass a job. Go to sleep in trailer parks, better go to fucking Walmart. Walmart is always hiring. 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 Walmart is always hiring.
the liquor, but I hit her. Yeah, I'm sipping on some Henny, going in, aisle 6. Hey, let me get some Remy. I'ma have my dick in there before it even hit me. If you think I'm about to drop a dime, how you know you tripping, folk? Me the pussy free. For your man, you charge a fee. I'ma get up in the guts and you gon' try to have my seeds, and I'ma be a deadbeat. I ain't tell you had that kid. You know I was about to nut, but you kept on riding dick. When it comes to being freaky, bitch, you an all-star, but you always broke. Better holler at Walmart, so you better take direction. Oh, bitch, take this lesson. Now get up on your knees. I don't want to hear no questions. Walmart, Walmart.
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart, Walmart.
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart, Walmart.
Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring. Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart, Walmart.
Walmart is always hiring.
Walmart, Walmart.
Walmart is always hiring.